Almost forgot to record. Imagine, ladies and gentlemen, Cyno's quest. Big booty hoes. Big booty hoes.
Wow, the academia sure is busy during the day.
Yeah, academia.
But where should we go looking for people that we know?
Traveler, Paimon.
Cyno! It's been so long since we last saw you!
Really feels like it's been forever. You look like you've been keeping well.
As do you.
As do
You
you.
don't seem weary at all from your travels. If anything, you seem stronger. So, what brings you back here?
Oh, nothing in particular. Paimon just saw a really big mushroom out on the road the other day and suddenly missed all our friends in Sumeru.
What? What the fuck were we gonna see a
Funnily
big
enough,
fat mushroom?
we were reminiscing about you recently too. It was at a group dinner. I look forward to hearing about your travels. Something tells me we must have a lot to catch up on.
He is the master stroke.
You were thinking of us too? What a coincidence!
What a coinkydink.
Indeed. Or as I call it, the Biryani factor.
Beer Yanni. Why is he smiling like that?
You really want me to say the rest? Okay. It's always rice to meet stew again.
I don't think you niggas get that one. I don't think you niggas get that one. I don't think you niggas get that one. I don't think I gotta explain it. It's really rice to meat stew.
Oh, darn, he said it.
I went to bed, Papa. Time to pay out.
You like that one, huh? You must if you remember it after all this time. Admit the truth. You have long been in awe of my razor-sharp wit.
Alright, here's your 500 more.
Thanks, Cyno. Feels good to hit a jackpot. Thanks, Papa.
You're exaggerating. It's only 500 more.
What's that, like $5 in U.S. currency? Sound like it.
Hey, 500 more is still a lot of snacks to Paimon.
All right. I'll treat you to some desserts later. Anyway, I'm actually investigating a case right now. My mind is focused on work, which is why I didn't complete the joke at first.
What?
A case? What happened?
The joke. You didn't finish it? Almost?
Nothing major. But after finding out who was involved, I decided, on reflection, to handle this one myself.
Rice to meat stew?
Help? We only came here to hang out, so we've got the time. You may as well take us with you, and then when you're done, we can, you know.
What?
Such enthusiasm. Are you worried I'll forget about treating you to some sweets if you're not around to remind me?
Yes, actually.
Oh.
Oh.
Really that obvious?
Obvious enough.
Obvious enough.
Still, it's a fine idea. You are the heroes of Sumeru. It makes perfect sense to work together.
Damn, all of Sumeru?
Follow me.
All of Sumeru? That's like bigger than Kentucky. Holy shit. Oathkeeper. Ooh. Orpheus Picaro. That I gotta follow Cyno. Well, on a side note, I pull up. It's always rice to meat stew again.
You see him? The old man flailing around?
Yo, this shit.
Oh, is he the one you wanted to talk to about the case?
Nigga, old as fuck.
Correct. His name is Cyrus, a former Spontamod sage. He taught both me and Lisa.
Mm-hmm.
Huh? Cyno's teacher is in trouble?
It's ridiculous. I'm just an old man who enjoys a spot of gardening, shopping, and wine. What sort of person targets an old retiree?
Did they go and pick a nigga up from the 80s? Not just a nigga, a nigga. They just picked one random nigga up from the 80s and brought him to 2024 so he can voice act. This nigga paler than the hat I got on. Nigga voice deep as shit, black as fuck. What the fuck? It's ridiculous. I'm just an old man who enjoys a spot in the garden, shopping and wine, maybe a side of fried chicken and some collard greens. Get me a nice pot of hot tea, sit by the porch and watch the chillins.
Professor, I've brought some friends.
What's you walking away for?
Cyno. Now who do we have here?
Who do we have here?
Hold on, let me think. A flying fairy dressed in white? A youth who does not seem to hail from this land? My goodness. You must be the legendary traveler in Paimon. I've heard all about what you've done for Sumeru.
What you done for Sumeru?
Wow, looks like we're really famous.
Ow!
I've told him about you before. You are my friends, after all.
Good to meet you, sir. We're here to help
That's
Cyno.
right. Let me summarize the situation.
We'll get to
A couple
summarize
of
it.
days ago, Professor Cyrus suddenly received a threat letter.
Damn!
A threat letter?
Put him up, put him up, put him up.
Exactly. Who sends a threat letter to an old man like me, for goodness sake?
This is the letter in question.
Cyrus, I have uncovered your secret. If you wish to prevent it from going public, leave 10 million mora at the back door of the cafe.
It's like $5 in US dollars.
Secondly, don't come looking for me. You'll never find me. But I will always be watching you and all of your secrets. Finally, if you dare to report this to the mantra, there will be consequences.
Well, it sounds like you already
Wow,
reported
they
it,
sure
so.
didn't mince their words.
Clearly, this person must be desperate for Mora.
10 million mora. What a joke. I'm just a single retiree with nothing to my name beyond the tomatoes in my garden.
No, not
What
the
do
tomatoes
people
in your
think I'm
garden.
hiding 10 million mora, huh? And my tomatoes?
I mean,
There were no witnesses.
tomatoes.
Currently, the letter is all we've got. So, Traveler, Paimon, let's put our heads together.
Ready when you are.
Paimon's ready too.
All right, take a look. Do you see anything suspicious?
Well, first of all, nigga, was it signed at the bottom? Secondly, I don't know, come looking for me. Well, the letter got grease stains on them. Gotta be black. From Cynos' description, it sounds like this threat letter didn't come in an envelope. It was simply written on a crude piece of paper and left for Cyno to find. The paper?
Very good. The paper has a rather rough texture. It's not the typical kind you see in most books.
Okay.
Another thing is, some of these strokes look kind of blurry.
Hey, yo,
Could
not the
this be an issue
strokes.
with the ink?
Possibly. And I bet the paper has something to do with it.
Most of the paper around here is much smoother than this, and the ink is absorbed quickly so it doesn't run. This paper, meanwhile, it's very coarse-grained, almost as if it's made from some sort of plant matter.
It's
Plant
certainly
matter.
not the same paper as we use in the academia, but the ink is nothing special. Just regular black ink that gets a blue tinge when applied to paper.
Blue tinge.
So do we think the culprit has a connection with the academia or not?
Probably not.
Wait, check this out. Looks like this part got wet at some point.
Hey, yo.
Agreed. The staining suggests it was a colored liquid.
Colored?
Not plain water. It also looks like it was wiped off with a damp cloth.
A colored liquid. So, tea? Wine?
Or some liquor.
Looks like we're thinking along similar lines. Let's go talk to Arof. There are some things I'll need him to take care of.
Ooh. Arof. Damn, Zanat. I'm trying to look at that Zagat. Okay, I'm done. Time for the master stroke. So what happens when you stroke your master? I actually need to heal.
Stand with me.
Arav.
Arav.
Ah, there he is.
Oh, look at that nasty ass cut.
Mahamatra Cyno.
Mahamatra
Sir Cyrus.
Cyno.
Ah, and the Traveler and Paimon. It's been a while.
Why's she wailing? Cyno briefs Arav on the case.
As such, I'm inclined to believe that the culprit in this case is a student at the academia. Somebody young and strapped for cash.
Strapped for cash needing 10 million?
One last thing. I'd start your investigation by taking a look at the cafes in the city.
Mm-hmm.
Of course! You think the culprit spilled their coffee on the ladder, huh?
Yeah.
They do look like coffee stains to me. Also, if I'm not mistaken, the letter is written on a type of scented paper that has aromatics added during the manufacturing process. The
Aromatics?
kind often provided as writing material for customers in cafes and taverns.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, of course. Yes, like they sell in the gift shops. I remember now. Zaha Hadid bought some a while back.
Zaha
She
Hadid.
said she was going to use it as wrapping paper for a vase.
Rafiki, is that you? Salami, eggs, and bacon, my brother?
Understood. I'll assemble a team to investigate the points of interest immediately.
You have my gratitude.
One last thing. Send some Matra to guard the entrances and exits of Sumeru City. And change into plain clothes. Don't let them see you coming.
Mm-hmm.
Will do.
Don't let them see you coming.
Great thinking, Cyno. So, where do we think the culprit's at right now?
I doubt they go back to the cafe.
Yeah, they've probably been lying low at home waiting to see how Cyrus reacts.
You're right, Paimon.
You're right, Paimon.
Really? Which part?
The culprit's approach. Whatever happens, they need this Mora.
Mm-hmm.
But just because they warned Professor Cyrus not to go to the Matra, doesn't mean they know what he'll do next. So, like you said, they need to wait and see.
Wait and
crucially,
see.
the culprit said they'd be
Why is his
watching
back
the
pocket
professor's
glistening?
every move.
Huh?
Oh, that nigga in the back!
Wait, are you saying...
Oh, get his ass! Why are you yelling, Paimon?
Found you!
Damn.
What are you doing?
You wrote the threat letter.
Are you just assuming?
I don't know what you're talking about. What threat letter?
Why are you looking
I
away?
sensed someone was watching us from the shadows the moment we entered the House of Dana.
Ooh.
You managed to stay relatively well hidden for someone reckless enough to threaten Professor Cyrus.
True.
There are a lot of people here, but we were looking specifically for Arav. Whoever followed us the whole way was likely to be the culprit.
Ooh.
I was just
Yeah.
listening, that's all. You know something big's going down when Mahamatra Cynos shows up, right? So I got a little curious. What's the big deal?
You smiled when Arav left.
Ooh.
I saw it as clear as day.
Damn, you over here cheesing. Was that a smile? Don't look like
Smiling
it.
a crime now?
Yeah.
There are coffee stains on the letter. You mixed some coffee with water, gently smeared it onto the paper, then wiped it off.
Nigga hiding his hand like we can't
all
see
to
you.
create the impression that the letter was written at a cafe. Closing off the exits to the city doesn't affect you because
Damn.
you already live here. And as long as the Matra were focused on the cafes, you would be free from scrutiny.
Damn.
The cafe was a red herring all along. You had to be somewhere where you could monitor the professor's movements.
You
Damn.
can't pin this on me. I haven't done anything.
Really? Then why are you shaking like a leaf? The innocent have no reason to fear the Matra. But you, your heart's racing, and your eyelids are twitching.
What the
You're a
fuck?
terrible liar.
That was a good effect on their part, but his eyes twitching looks creepy as shit.
I would never.
Don't try anything or you'll pay the price. Now come with me.
Nigga said you're shaking like a leaf. Yeah, I have been fiending.
Over quickly. Cyno already caught the guy.
I have been fiending for a BLT with some mustard in it. I'd bust on the scene.
You're telling me. One minute I go out for a quick smoke, the next minute I see Arav already on his way back to meet up with Cyno.
What the fuck about them BLTs, man?
Looked like a young guy, too. Couldn't have been much more than 30.
30?
What he's done. I'm afraid he's ruined his whole future.
30?
Everyone, it's all over.
Damn. Well, chat, quick story quest.
Gosh, that was so fast.
The culprit's name is Raka.
Raka.
16-year-old student in the Ratao's Darshan.
You said 30.
Huh?
16? Cyrus thought he looked 30-something.
We
Huh.
checked his records. He's 16, a third-year student.
Damn.
But he looks so old.
Yeah, seriously.
Foolish child. He's too young for the criminal life. What the devil drove him down this path?
What the
We
devil?
question the culprit regarding his motives.
What?
Oh, just spit it out. Nothing can surprise me at this point.
Very well. It's
Damn.
our understanding that Araka is a mediocre student who has been underperforming in his classes.
Damn.
He started taking extra tutoring to improve his grades, but developed a gambling habit around the same time and lost a lot
What?
of mora. Down on his luck, he went to the tavern for a drink and overheard some people chatting about Sir Cyrus's comfortable retirement. They
Damn.
mentioned that he's always arguing about his tomato plants with some old woman on the street.
Some old woman on the street? Goodness gracious. Has that rascal attended a single one of his classes? That old woman is Kasharwar's very own professor, Zaha Hadi.
Zaha
I do
Hadi.
not know who Zaha Hadi is.
Is this going somewhere?
Oh, right, yes. So another thing. We don't just argue about tomato plants.
I mean,
What are they trying to insinuate by comfortable retirement? A man grows a few vegetables and suddenly he's living a life of luxury?
if I could sit back and grow vegetables, I would.
Maybe it's more the fact that you have the time to grow vegetables in the first place.
Mmm.
Araka
Bars.
mentioned he'd heard a rumor alleging that Sir Cyrus illegally obtained a large sum of money from the
What?
desert before retiring and kept it for himself instead of reporting it to the academia.
Shit, I would have too, chat. What are you
Araka
talking about?
believes this money to be the reason why Sir Cyrus hasn't kept up with any academic research or other projects since his retirement.
Damn.
And given your advanced age, he thought you'd be an easy target to blackmail.
Damn.
Oh, Araka. I'm at a loss for words. I'm so angry I don't know where to start.
Damn.
People make up rumors all the time. I am quite confident that Professor Cyrus has never embezzled a mora in his life.
I mean, whoa.
Arav,
Let's not say all that.
we'll have to find some excuse to interrogate Araka again later. I need you to deliver a few firm fistfuls to him on my behalf.
What? From
I completely
fistfuls?
understand how you feel, Sir Cyrus. But I'm
Fistfuls?
afraid that course of action goes against the Matra's principles.
Damn. Can't even do it for you, big dog, is what it basically said.
Professor, there's no need to be childish about this.
Fistfuls?
Come on, I was clearly joking.
Okay.
What's up, Yojo?
Where does this go from here?
The academia will determine the appropriate disciplinary action against the student. And as for the individuals spreading rumors about the professor's obsession with tomatoes, and some old woman on the street, there could be a slander case here.
Slander?
The Matra will continue to investigate.
God damn.
Who said I'm obsessed with some old woman on the street?
Alright, man.
Mind your wording or you'll start a whole new rumor.
Mind your wording.
You seem confused. Oh, don't you understand?
Mm-hmm.
Uraka is just a young boy who made a very rash and very stupid decision based on some groundless rumor he heard. Besides, I didn't actually hand over any mora to him. The whole thing sounds a lot worse than it is.
Something
All it
suspicious here.
costs me is a little reputational damage. That's all.
Please rest assured, Professor, that the academia will issue a fair and reasonable punishment.
Yes, I have no doubt about that. But as a former educator, I'd still like to have a serious conversation with the boy's parents. Their family lives in the city, yes?
Yes.
Correct.
Correct.
We looked into the family. Both parents are merchants
I thought you
and
said
they're
murdered.
often away on business. They've never taken much of an active role in their children's lives.
Another fatherless child.
What a mess. You don't have to seal the evidence away yet, do you? I'd like to have that letter back for the time being, if possible. I need something concrete for when I talk to the family tonight. We have to show them how serious this situation is.
Something's fishy
The
with this
relevant
nigga Cyrus.
authorities have already reviewed the evidence and are now discussing Araka's punishment. You can hold on to the letter for now. Just make sure to return it within a couple of days.
Oh, so you'll be able to close the case in 2 days.
Give or take.
What do you say all
Cases
that?
like this are quick to resolve.
Very good. Well, thank you for all your help. Perhaps we can all go for a meal together. Oh, my treat, of course.
Oh, straight
My
tomatoes.
apologies, Sir Cyrus, but I have a prior commitment. Enjoy the meal, everyone.
MC. I know you're seeing something
I see.
suspicious.
Well, that's a pity. But Cyno, you have to come. You found the culprit at record speed, and I owe you for that.
I'm like, nah, I'm good.
Ah, and isn't Tighnari in town at the moment? Bring him along, too.
So your boyfriend's in town?
You mean Tighnari's in the city?
Your boyfriend's here, isn't he?
Tighnari's
Bring him
master,
along.
Sir Nephis, called him and Kale to the
Sir
academia to
Nephis?
help out on a project.
Collard Green's here
They
too.
should be at Nephis's office at this hour. Though I must say, I'm surprised you're extending an invitation to Tighnari. Did you do something to offend Sir Nephis?
Don't be outrageous. Nephis offends me all the time. It's never the other way around.
Never the other way
Anyway,
around.
hurry up and fetch Tighnari. I'll head over to the tavern with the traveler and Paimon. See you there.
Nephis.
Go on now. Don't keep us waiting.
Something's spooky and suspicious. Chat, when I tell you I have not eaten today, as soon as I see Imadre, gonna get some eats. I really want some sushi. Like, I really want some sushi. Like, I really want some sushi. Like, sushi and me really want it. Okay? I make straight A's, but these girls on my D. Booty from a distance, girl, you know I'm trying to see. I don't give a damn. It's like a bitch like a G. Young ugly guy, nigga. Bitches on me. 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 Why they got the little door symbol nowadays? Quality of life fix. I would say it's a cutscene, but not yet. Damn them fat ass sandwiches.
Not to brag, but we never had problems like this at Ratawa Hiss back when I was still teaching. And if you don't want to take my word for it, you can ask them. They were students at the time. They'll tell you what it was like, won't they?
Last time I had sushi, I nearly threw up. Damn. They must have given you some raw fish.
I was out in the forest at least 4 days a week back then, thanks to a colossal workload from Master.
Colossal
It brought havoc
workload.
on my poor tail. So I didn't exactly keep up to date with what was going on at the academia.
Pause. Chat. I'm about to move myself. Nigga. Is that a bean sandwich? I thought Sumeru was based on, you know, not the UK. It's a bean sandwich. Jesus Christ. We can never get away from these niggas, man.
Most of what I know, I heard from Cyno after the fact.
Professor's become a lot more laid back in his retirement. He used to be far stricter, and was especially known for being extremely principled.
UPU. That's a BAKLAVA. Oh, it's layered. Is that layered beef with bean paste? Something similar? Is that chicken or beef? Actually, the real life version don't look too bad. Now the green version does. Oh, Google was telling me happy birthday, son of a bitch! Don't make me cry, goddammit. Layered pastry dessert made with filial pastry filled with chopped nuts, sweetened with syrup or honey. Oh, it's a pastry. There's no meat in it. It's just chopped nuts. Cool beans.
Wow. It's hard enough to stay true to your principles as a normal person. I can't imagine doing that as a sage.
Here it be. I thought it really dead ass looks like layered meat, but it's actually chopped nuts with flaky, you know? It's like a flaky pastry. Tottenham, you see? Give him my little shits.
It's a pity Kale wasn't around at the time. I would have happily taken her on as a student.
And then we'd have one more person who has to address Lisa as upper class woman.
Really? Can't you just call her Lisa? She seems to prefer it when people treat her like an older sister.
Right.
Oh, believe me.
Oh.
Back when she was a student, nothing made her happier than the younger students acknowledging her seniority.
This big buff ass man.
Whoa, more food? Are you sure about this? We don't want to take advantage.
Yes, you do, Paimon.
Oh, don't worry about it. Order whatever you like. And if it's not enough, order some more. After all your help today, treating you to dinner is the least I can do.
Where does he getting all this money
I
from?
heard some familiar voices.
Kave.
And Sir Cyrus is here as well.
Damn, Chad, hold on. That's a 5-star, a 4-star, a 5-star, and another 4-star? Alright, man. My wallet can't take all this shit.
Oh, Kave, it's been a while. Zahahadi was talking about you last month. How have you been?
I've been all right, thank you. You're looking very well, sir. I'm glad to see it.
Have you eaten yet? Care to join us?
Is he flexing?
That's awfully kind of you, but I had a late lunch, so I'm not really hungry just yet. I'll have dinner a little bit later tonight. I just came to Lombard's to buy some wine, and when I heard some voices I recognized, I thought I'd come and
An
say
expensive scene.
hello. So what's the occasion, anyway? Some sort of celebration?
We put a nigga in jail.
Consolation, more like. You wouldn't believe the day I've had.
Cyrus vividly regulates the days of the benefits of the
Sounds
witness.
like things have really gone downhill since I was there. My whole time as a student, I've never heard of anything remotely like that.
Right.
I can't believe how young the guy is. Oh, what are his parents going to think?
His parents.
Young people are always more susceptible to making rash and ill-advised decisions.
Just like Cyrus is
Their
so
minds
fucking
are still
fishy.
developing. It's just an unfortunate fact of life. But still, this boy has some nerve. Just look at what he wrote. Oh, it makes my blood boil.
Wow, yeah. Jeez.
I will always be watching you and all of your secrets. And then he just followed you into the house of Dana?
The house of Dana?
This were my son. Oh, he'd get the scolding of a lifetime. Oh.
Something's so fishy about this
I'm
shit.
also an extremely principled person.
Kave! Your order's ready, sir!
Coming. I'll have to get going. Have a nice evening, everyone. I'll catch you all another time.
Alright, Kave, see you, big dog.
Here I am. The coffee beans are in here too.
Look at all that meat.
I'll stop babbling away now. Let's eat before the food gets cold.
We was sitting here not eating? Yeah, right. You were all busy chatting that you almost forgot about the food. Luckily, it's still hot, and you enjoyed a delicious celebratory meal after a crazy day. Okay. Alright. That boy is stuffed.
Oh, too tasty. Paimon's belly is about to explode.
Hey, yo.
Oh, mine too. I'll have to walk home to burn some of it off.
Is that a thundercloud?
Thanks for dinner, Sir Cyrus. Master Tainari and I will bring you some homemade herbal tea next time. It'll do wonders for your sleep.
Boy, finna be knocked out.
I look forward to that. In fact, could I trouble you to bring a little extra for the other old folks on my street?
Not the old
I'll
folk.
be the envy of the neighborhood.
No problem at all. I'll pack some up and bring it over.
Thank you for treating us.
I'll see you all later. I Better head home now and tend to the crops.
At this time of night?
Professor. Don't let those tomatoes keep you up too late.
Hey, my tomatoes are serious business. I am not about to be beaten by Zaha Hadid.
Zaha Hadid.
I'll be leaving now. Don't stay up too late now, children. I bid you all a good night.
Them big ass shoes.
Take care. Have a safe trip home.
All right. Now, we finally have some us time.
Not for the kids.
What do you mean, us time?
The youngins.
Well, I was talking with Tighnari and Kale, and since we all have some free time, we thought we could all go camping together. Think of it as our way of welcoming you back to Sumeru.
Appreciate you, big dog. Why you stared?
Oh, that sounds fun. Paimon's in.
Yeah, that sounds fun. Time to show off my tent pinching skill.
Wait, no, that's my job. Don't take it away from me. Why don't you and Paimon help out Master or Cyno? You
Damn.
don't have to play the hero when you're out with us. This is your chance to just, laze around and switch off for a bit.
What if I did want a
Everyone,
pinch tent?
Let's
Or
meet tomorrow
tent pinch.
afternoon at the riverbank to the southeast of Gandharvaville.
Darva
No
Bill.
need to bring anything. We've already packed everything for the trip.
Damn.
Just bring your delightful selves and prepare to have some fun.
You got it. We'll be there.
Great. Then we'll see you tomorrow.
Oh, damn. Oh, wait. Between 14 and 0. Sawara. Chad, something is eerily suspicious. If somebody dies, I won't be surprised. Let me go get my blanket. Blanket! Oh. Play get. That says between, that's after 14. God damn it. What to do? Damn, okay.
Let's head to the southeast of Gandharvaville and meet up with the others.
You got anything else to say, Pop Uncle? Beans. What the fuck is, okay, that is Gandharvaville. What the hell is that? There we go. Oh, this is the place where, ooh. This is the place that last mission took place, I think. Somewhere close to it.
Everyone hold hands.
That one quest, that one day in quest. Genshin stream event tomorrow. I saw, or I heard.
We're here! Wow, you guys are ahead of the game. You set up the tents already.
I'd say we're right about on schedule, actually. We were aiming to have them set up before you arrived.
Traveler, Paimon, let's go fishing together. Whatever we catch, we can grill for dinner tonight.
You got it. Dinner's on us tonight.
The ecological issue.
I hope I can contribute too. The other forest watchers gave me some fishing tips a little while ago. I'm really looking forward to giving them a try.
I swear we all got powers, so we can just, shebang shebang.
I saw some very appetizing mushrooms in the area, so I gathered a few for us. I'll leave them here along with some fresh fruit.
Appreciate you, big dog.
Wow, camping with a forest watcher is the way to go. They think of everything. And even if they don't, they can improvise.
And this is true.
This is
I
true.
don't think I've ever had a single rough day in this forest.
With the two of them?
So?
Yeah.
How has everything been going for you?
Well, there's been some high points and low points, but we've
Nothing
had some
specific?
unforgettable experiences along the way.
That was such a,
I see. Oh, in that case, you should try a valberry. I bought some from the market this
What do you
morning.
mean in that case?
A valuable suggestion. Just don't bury your feelings using food.
All I wanted was to recommend something bittersweet.
Oh, I have a sudden craving for fruit tea. I'm gonna go fetch some stuff. Bye!
Nigga, get the fuck out of there.
She sure made a run for it.
she made a run for it.
Unbelievable. She made a run for it.
So Kale chose the path of tactical retreat. Could it be she foresaw what shall soon come to pass?
Uh-oh. Why is your eye glistening?
My dear friend, you know what I am about to say.
Is Genshin invitation time?
Excellent. A kindred spirit. A great warrior can sense when a duel is nigh.
Yeah.
But it looks like we'll get told off if we start playing now. Let's enjoy the nature of it a while longer.
Birds chirping away. The soothing sounds of summer water. Wah wah wah. Sound of running water. This is nice. No agenda. Just relaxing and enjoying myself.
We got a bite!
I'll reel it in.
It's time to do.
Firewood, spices, snacks, and drinks. Everything's ready. Once Kale gets back, we can light up the fire and start grilling.
Something is just. Oh, damn. It's been a whole entire night cycle? Oh, I'm hungry. So goddamn hungry. The joke wasn't that bad. This is so relaxing. It's just so nice to go camping with friends.
There are 3 tents. Which one do you two want to take?
Whoa.
How about the one on the left?
Whatever Paimon says.
Well, Paimon just thinks the ambiance here is a little better.
True. But it's also the closest to the water. If there are any sleepwalking fungi around tonight, they might stumble into your tent.
I'm gonna cuddle with a sleepwalking fungi.
That's no good. Take my weapon. You can use it to bar the entrance.
I have a whole sword.
Anyone would think you were sealing the gates to King Deshret's mausoleum.
Excellent. Then this tent will be an impenetrable fortress.
This nigga, man.
I'm back! How's your appetites? Ready for the barbecue?
That was like 10 years ago.
Always.
Actually, alright. Nothing happened to her while she was gone. Huh.
Oh, it smells so good. Paimon's drooling.
Dueling? Okay.
Someone sure is desperate to eat. I think it's time to add the seasoning. How do you like your skewers? Well done? Medium? Rare?
Hold on, please.
Wait, what? Isn't that just for steaks?
Hey, if it works for steak, maybe it works for other things too.
Chad, listen to me. You better be listening. Listen, this does not work for that much else. Steaks and lamb. That's it. That is it. Half-cooked fish. Do you really want to eat that? I don't think so. This does not work for chicken. This don't work for pork chops. This don't. If nothing. Don't even attempt. If you've never heard it, I've only heard it in burgers, steak, and lamb. That's it. Don't risk it with shit else. The fuck are you niggas talking about? What is this frog doing?
Medium well for me.
Okay, these are about ready now then. It'll be a few more minutes for anyone who wants theirs well done.
Well, I'm gonna dig in. Everyone wolves down to delicious food. What the fuck?
Oh, that was so delicious.
Oh.
If Paimon's stomach had space, she'd eat 3 more skewers.
I ate a lot too. here comes the food coma.
Chad, I actually found out if you eat a lot and your nose starts running a little bit, that means your body's telling you you've eaten enough. I have been eating things for so long, absolutely ignoring the fuck out of that. And guess what? I shall continue, because if I'm so hungry, I'm wasted.
If you're tired, then go rest.
You must be getting sleepy too, Paimon. Why don't you guys head to your tents? Cyno and I will clean up.
Tonight, I show you mercy. Our sacred duel will take place another day.
What if it's not hot or spicy? That's what I'm saying. If it's not hot or spicy and your nose start running, that means you've eaten enough.
Paimon's struggling to keep her eyes open.
Oh, don't forget this.
What the
The
hell?
staff of the Scarlet Sands.
Wait, you were actually being serious about
Where did you pull that out from?
It's a very powerful weapon. Try it.
I will.
Paimon can't even lift that thing.
Fair enough. You sure you don't want it?
Yeah, Paimon's sure. We'll be fine. And even if we do get an uninvited guest in the night, Paimon will be here to take care of the traveler.
Take care of me? Oh, that dingy ass sword. Don't forget, I have my own trusty sword, a divine artifact, slayer of countless vile monsters.
That reminds me of a parting king of invocations. I'll tell you about it tomorrow.
Thanks,
But
pal.
right now, it's time to rest. Sleep well. And sweet dreams.
Was that a crane? The chemtrail was really relaxed me. I'm gonna sleep like a baby tonight. In the peace and tranquil of the forest, nature's warm embrace lulls you over in a restful sleep. Well, damn.
I think they should all be here.
Huh?
Traveler, Paimon, are you in there? Could you come outside for a sec?
I don't know what hell this frog is in, but he needs to hurry up and get out.
Look at this.
Oh, I hate them. Ugh.
What the? What's this sword doing here? Is it supposed to keep out intruders?
Yeah?
Evidently.
Huh? Who is it? Oh, what time do you call this?
The voices, I recognize them. Talk your shit, man. Camping instead of a fucking training arc. Jesus Christ. Go fight something.
Paimon's gonna take out the sword. Yeah!
I'm going back to sleep.
Oh, hey them, Kave! What are you doing here? It's
How
the
the fuck?
middle of the night!
How the fuck did you track us down? Huh? Why'd they come all the way out here?
Sorry to wake you up at this hour of the night, but we've got a situation on our hands.
That it has to involve
Let's
us?
get dressed and talk about it outside.
What do you mean outside? We already are. I know MC pissed. Damn. I was dreaming about
Something
Yalen.
has come up. And since it pertains to Cyrus and Cyno, I deemed it essential to inform you all.
Son of a bitch.
Whoa, back up. Let's start from the beginning.
Longest? Okay.
Where'd the wine cups go? I could have sworn I left them here after I washed them.
Yeah.
Ah, there they are.
I'll have a cup too.
Can you see if the cookies are still on the table?
They are. And so are the fruits.
Right. Hey, yo!
Oh, this is so bland. I should have gotten a few bottles of what Cyno's group was drinking last night.
Do tell. What were they drinking?
They're Kush. In liquid form.
I forgot to mention. So, I
A
ran
good
into
drink.
Cyrus yesterday evening when I went to the tavern to pick up some things. He was hosting a dinner for Cyno, Tighnari, Kale, and the Traveler and Paimon.
Right.
Anyway, they got a bottle of Lombard's new vintage for the table. At least, I think that's what it was. It looked pretty good.
Sounds like they're all tangled up in this.
Yeah.
You know what it's about, right? 16-year-old kid tried to extort Cyrus. He was asking for 10 million mora.
I heard some people talking about it on the streets, yes. Didn't take them long to catch the culprit. The sages are probably dealing with the case by now.
I wonder what Sir Nephis and the others will make of it.
Nephis.
Oh, Cyrus showed me the extortion letter too. It was crudely written, but the paper had this beautiful pattern on it that I've never seen before. Really caught my eye.
Uh-huh.
Give me a sec, I'll sketch it out for you.
Gonna be part of some ancient civilization. Watch. Are you drawing with both hands? I forgot he is an architect.
Okay, done. Take a look. You see what I mean? I don't think I've ever seen writing paper like this around before. God knows where the culprit got it from.
God knows. You mean Archon knows? You slipping. You slipping. You slipping. I'm the nigga to catch you. Archon knows.
Interesting. These are all motifs associated with the tribes of the desert.
Ooh.
What? Really?
Take this, for instance. Looks like an outline of a spire, similar to the kind found on some ancient palaces. And the crisscrossing and mirroring here. I recognize that too. It bears a striking resemblance to an ancient emblem, one that hasn't been used in a very long time.
Whose emblem is it?
It's the emblem of the Temple of Silence.
Temple of Silence. Ooh. The emblem of the Temple of Silence. Yo, this loading screen. Yo, this loading screen. And I gotta load this screen.
After discussing it with each other, we both agreed that something didn't feel right. So we went looking for you. This was a long way to come from the city. Alhaitham figured you were probably with Tighnari, so Gandharvaville was our first stop.
Right.
But the Forest Watchers told us that you'd gone camping. Then,
Okay,
just
so
as
that's
we
how
were
you found
heading
us.
off to the campsite, we ran into Cyno. He said he was on a supply run. We exchanged a few words, and then he ran off.
Hold on. So what's the deal with that emblem you were talking about? The Temple of Silence, you said? What is that? Should we be worried?
Is everything okay? Give me a second. Let me get Kale.
The emblem of silence. I think it's at the shrine.
So you've never heard of the Temple of Silence? Well, to put it simply, it's an organization that has existed in Sumeru for over 1,000 years.
You get it? Cause it's a shrine? Oh shit, that was a good one, chat. Fuck you, okay? Niggas said the Temple of Silence. They prayed to a shrine. Oh my god, that shit was funny, chat. Fuck you guys. A shrine?
These days, you can find a Temple of Silence office in the academia.
Whew.
Theoretically, it's responsible for the custody and disposal of information and documents not fit for public dissemination.
See, they followed because it was a good joke. Thank you, Low Spec Gaming. Jesus Christ. They knew it was a good fucking joke. Fuck you guys, chat.
At least, that's what they tell the outside world. In truth, it's essentially a vestigial institution.
A
nowadays.
vestigial?
There's an office with their name on it, but it's functionally obsolete. Historically speaking, the original Temple of Silence is said to have been established by Hermanubis, one of the 7 pillars of King Deshret and the greatest of all sages.
I think King Deshret always
Most
be
of the
coming back.
organization's members hailed from the desert. By contrast, None of the Academia Temple's current members are from the desert region, nor do they use any symbols connected with the desert folk.
So the Temple of Silence at the Academia is just a fake?
Damn.
Wow.
It's possible. The real question is, why? My guess is they're covering something up.
So, how do you know all this? Sounds like some pretty top secret stuff.
Right.
Did you forget? He did a stint as acting Grand Sage.
Stint.
And kept the pay raise even after he resigned.
Oh, yeah! Paimon did totally forget about that. So you took the chance to read all the top secret documents while you were acting Grand Sage, huh?
Yeah.
If you're asking me whether I familiarized myself with the documentation in my office, I would respond that that's a perfectly normal part of any job.
So much about this doesn't make sense. Why did the emblem of the Temple of Silence appear on a threat letter from an Academia student to Cyrus?
Ooh.
The student's only 16 and doesn't have any family ties to the desert. So where could he have seen that emblem or gotten the paper?
You said you ran into Cyno, yes? Did you tell him what you've just told us?
Yep. He ran off as soon as he heard what we said.
You finna go to that old man.
Cyrus is involved. He's probably halfway through solving the case by now. Still, we should try to catch up with him. At this hour of the night, Cyno will probably go looking for Cyrus at his current residence.
We finna pull up at his house.
If the Academia's Temple of Silence really does exist just to cover up the truth, the sudden appearance of this emblem can't be good. It's sure to stir up trouble. We should pay a visit to the Academia.
Cool beans.
Yes. As the Sage of Amorta, my master ought to know the truth about their office. You can ask him to tell you what he knows. The more information
At this time of
you
night?
have, the better prepared we'll be for whatever happens
I'll be
there.
pissed off.
If this situation is connected to the real Temple of Silence, the emblem has to be part of a bigger conspiracy.
It's a new
Colin,
Cynos story? Yeah.
Could I trouble you to send a message to the core of 30? Tell them to keep an eye out for Cyno and Cyrus. Traveler, Paimon, you two come with me. We'll go after Cyno.
Sounds like a plan. Let's go.
Cyrus has been living in the city lately. He rented a place near the field so he can keep an eye on his tomato plants.
Tomatoes.
Then let's go look for him there.
I don't think y'all get it. It's the Temple of Silence, so they pray to a shrine. Shrine? Get it? Hope your stream crashes. I hope you stomp. I hope it is the coldest in your room you've ever experienced, and you just hit the butt of your pinky toe on the wall,
Here we are.
and it
This is the
disintegrates.
place.
Huh, we might be too late. Looks like nobody's home. Oh, Cyno moves fast. If he was here, he's probably long gone by now.
Long gone right now.
I know that voice. Is that Tighnari I hear?
Old ass lady.
Ah! Professor Zahahadi!
I know that voice.
Wow. So it really is you. My goodness. Whatever is going on tonight?
Why are you fully dressed?
Looking for Cyno. So, he's already been here.
Yes, not long ago, in fact. He knocked on my door and asked if I'd seen Cyrus today at all.
Oh, that's why
told
you fully
him the
dressed.
old fool left early this morning.
Oh, got the fuck out of there.
Him come back. So we went to his place, and would you believe it? He's gone.
He's
Goodness
gone.
knows where to. It must have alarmed Cyno, because he took off in an awful hurry after that. He never did explain what this was all about. How serious is
Pretty
it?
goddamn serious, Grandma.
Well, if Cyrus isn't at home... Oh, it sure doesn't sound good.
Professor, did you hear that a student recently tried to extort Cyrus?
Why, yes.
Why, yeah.
When I left the house that day, I noticed he was watering his flowers in the field in complete silence. He had a piece of paper clutched in his hand, and he looked lost in thought. I could tell something was troubling him, but he wouldn't tell me what it was.
Aww.
If Cyno hadn't happened to visit him that day, he'd probably still be holding on to that thing.
Aww. Old ass lady.
Seeing the letter, Cyno told him to contact the Core of 30, but Cyrus was very reluctant. He claimed it would only damage his reputation. Eventually, he relented, after much persuasion from Cyno.
Hold on, chat. Someone's calling me. I'm gonna put this phone number in Cash App because I have no idea who this is, but it is from my city. I have no. Actually, chat, I have to know. It's gonna bug me. It's gonna bug me for the rest of my life if I don't. Who the- Ah.
Huh? Cyrus didn't want to report it? Well, that's strange. When we saw him, he seemed pretty okay with the idea of the kid getting his just desserts.
As a former sage, it's possible Cyrus still has enemies at the Academia. That's why Cyno was so insistent that he report the matter to the authorities. I was there while they were going back and forth over it.
Maybe they call so you can explain the far-fetched joke to him? Hold on, let me answer.
So Cyrus initially hoped to stop this from going public.
But now,
Why?
he wants it all public. He only reported it because Cyno forced him to, which means Cyrus must know something about the Temple of Silence.
Oh dear, what on earth has that old fool gotten himself wrapped up in? Oh, I do hope he's not in danger. Oh, I almost forgot. Cyno left me this letter to pass on to you. He wrote it when he came by earlier. He realized you might come looking for him.
Cool.
Thank you.
What does it say? Let Paimon take a look.
Big booty bitches. My friends, this is a rather complicated state of affairs. Unfortunately, I can't disclose more than that. I ask you to understand and accept that I had to act alone on the stage. Don't come after me. The fuck?
My friends, this is a rather complicated state of affair. Unfortunately, I cannot disclose more than that. I ask you to understand and accept that I had to act alone at this stage. Don't come after me.
I'm definitely coming after you, Palzone.
Yep, that sounds like Cyno. Thank you, Professor. Please do not worry. We will do all we can to protect both Cyno and Cyrus.
Yes.
Traveler, Paimon, let's head to the Academia and regroup.
Yes. Yes. Wait, other way. Chad, imagine there was no fast travel. Imagine we just had to walk everywhere. I'd still play the game though. I feel it'd be a good experience. It'll probably take me like 30 minutes to get across the fucking lands. They didn't sleep the whole night, nah. MC got some Z's. Got some D's on it. Did I go in the wrong direction? I'll take the stairs next time. D's on it. And he'd hit that tuck and roll. And he'd hit that tuck and roll. And he'd hit that tuck and roll. There's a player who didn't unlock any of the teleport points in the whole game. Jesus Christ. I know for shit sure he didn't grind for shit. Unless you had to go to Inazuma. That one's forced. That one, unless... Yeah, Inazuma is pretty forced that you kind of gotta teleport. The hell? I guess since he's part of the Temple of Silence, you know. Guess he'll be looking for some hush money.
Please show me your credentials.
You're here? I thought you were going after... Ah, I guess you lost their trail.
We went to Cyrus's house. No one was there. Cyno got there before us, but he was long gone by the time we arrived.
I guess you could say that was quiet. The bad joke. What's up, Brax?
He didn't say where he was
I'm
going?
on a roll.
No, he left us a letter and told us not to go out.
Whew. Tanari shares
Can't
a...
say I'm surprised.
Typical Cyno. Anyway, some updates on progress on our end. I
Whoa.
drew the emblem from memory again, but in more detail this time.
What the fuck? Oh, looks like a temple entrance.
I checked some ancient texts for a similar design. The one I found was a little blurry, but the similarities in the general form and certain details were clear enough to confirm a match.
It's your birthday?
Yeah,
Yes,
we're
sir.
lucky we found anything at all. It turns out the emblem was all but lost to history. We scoured the entire Academia collection, and that book was the only one with a record of the motif.
The motif.
Meanwhile, Arav managed to get Uraka to disclose his source. The one who told him about Cyrus's embezzled funds was a young man from the desert. According to Uraka,
Ooh.
he had a striking presence and was well educated.
Apparently, the two met in the tavern over a game of cards.
Mm-hmm.
The guy claimed to be in the city for business as part of a merchant caravan. Uraka was intrigued when he heard what his new acquaintance had to say and brought up the idea of extorting Cyrus for Mora.
Damn.
The guy encouraged him to go ahead with it, then handed him some pen and paper to write the letter.
I see. So it could be that this person planted the paper intentionally.
Mm-hmm.
So, how do we find this guy? Did Uraka say where he is?
He doesn't know.
Uraka.
He claims not to have seen him since that day in the tavern. The man gave him some tips on how to carry out the extortion, but from then on, Uraka was acting alone.
Nephis and Arav have gone to meet the Court of 30 and review the city's entry and exit records.
Nephis.
Also, Nephis admitted that the Temple of Silence in the Academia is just a facade.
Nephis.
The true Temple of Silence once came to the rainforest to establish a collaboration with the Academia. But, as time went by, the sages gradually became corrupt and foolish.
Damn.
The Temple of Silence felt that they could no longer trust the Academia and ended the partnership. They retreated back to the desert about 400 years ago.
I guess you could say they silenced themselves.
Ever since its inception, the Temple of Silence has been the guardians of King Deshret's civilization and belief system. They traveled throughout Sumeru, sequestering and guarding any wisdom that posed a threat to the people's livelihoods. At its roots, it was a legitimate and reputable organization whose purpose was to guide people towards the right path.
The Academia of the day knew that the split would damage their reputation if it became a matter of public knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
And so, they set up a dummy organization of their own to conceal the truth.
Not only that, but they managed to keep up the charade for hundreds of years.
Just a
So how did Cyrus become acquainted with the true Temple of Silence if they left centuries ago?
Right.
I'll bet that's the question that bothered Cyno. Probably why he went after him in such a rush.
Whoever is behind this, getting Uraka to extort Cyrus was only the first step of the plan. Their true goal in doing so was for Cyrus to see the emblem on the letter.
He must have recognized it right away.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be why he didn't want to involve the authorities.
Ooh.
He probably hoped to take care of the whole thing by himself. Unfortunately for him, Cyno had other plans.
Since the desert is where
It's
the
time for
Temple of
what?
Silence originated, that is in all likelihood where Cyrus went.
I have to go after him.
Really? Are you sure that's a good idea? with how
Sure
you
that's a good
respond to the
idea?
heat? Why don't we send someone else?
You are
I
furry.
should be fine, as long as I bring plenty of water. Besides, I just can't shake this ominous feeling that if we don't catch up to them soon...
Everyone, I have news from the Core of 30.
Novice. That Bob is crazy.
Master,
Them fat ass glasses.
Oh, so that's Nafis, Tainari's master?
Nafis.
Oh, we're finally getting to meet him in person.
Hello.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Traveler and Pilot.
Look at this fucking nerd. Them thick ass glasses. Hey nigga, tell me what I'm doing tomorrow. I know you can see the future with them thick ass glasses. Without them glasses, nigga just got 5'5". Not even 20/20. Not near close to it. Thick ass glasses. And they circular. You fucking dork.
Several independent eyewitnesses have reported seeing Cyrus and Mahamatra Cyno leaving the city.
Man can see John Cena.
Both were heading in the direction of Caravan Rebot. I was going to suggest that you join forces with the Corps of 30 in this case. However, as I'm sure you've already heard from Alhaitham and Kaveh, the Temple of Silence is involved.
Man can see my father with them glasses. Go find
has
him.
made a number of decisions throughout history that I am ashamed to talk about. It may well be that no better choice was available to them, but those actions are nonetheless a stain on our legacy.
Damn. Talking about the Temple of Silence. Sound like this nigga is really ashamed. Woo, man, ashamed.
I won't attempt to make you understand the academia's perspective.
Woo.
Now is the time for action.
Now what's the time for? Why does that sound like Optimus Prime?
I understand where you're coming from, Master. But I'm afraid the situation might be more complicated than we thought. I think we need to keep a low profile, or risk making things worse.
At Whisk.
Good point. If Cyrus is involved with the other side, or worse, if he's fallen into their hands, and... Everyone, we have to get Cyrus and Cyno back safely. We cannot afford to lose them.
That's a lot of C's, man.
Need our help? Whatever you need, we got you covered.
What would you suggest?
Wonderful. You have my most sincere gratitude.
That's our lady, like the lady from
On the
Incredibles.
lead from Uraka. Kaveh, Scribe Alhaitham, I'd like to ask you to cover the duties of the House of Dana. Tighnari, you are planning to go into the desert, correct?
I am.
Gotta get in and get a haircut.
Kaveh, I'll be okay. You stay behind to help Master and Alhaitham.
Kaveh ain't even say nothing
Well,
again.
if you're sure. Okay.
Well,
But be careful.
Thank you all. Arav, let's go.
alright, let's go.
You'd better get moving. Don't forget to ask for help when you need it.
Will do. Let's go, Tighnari. Hopefully we can catch up with Cyno before it's too late.
If we can ask
Knowing
for
him,
help when
he's
needed.
Probably covered a fair distance already.
We ain't got a phone.
We still have a shot. Let's take it.
Let's take it. How far do I gotta go? God damn, what we finna get there in 3 to 5 business days? Shit. Am I gonna see my girlfriend? Please. We're gonna be in the desert. I better see her. Be pissed if I don't. There go my baby. Oh, girl, look at you.
Okay, we made it to Caravan Ribat. Where should we go next? Maybe we should ask the nearby guards if they've seen anything.
Hold on. Look over there.
Is that...
Ah!
You sure you want to brave the desert alone? I mean, it's your choice at the end of the day, but still.
It's not my first time.
Then it's both of them.
Cyno.
Good God.
If you're really going to go through with this, then at least take our advice. When you're packing for your trip, budget for 5 days more than you plan to spend out there.
Oh God.
Makes sense. Okay, I'll go get ready.
I'm about to.
Thought we might find you here. You're trying to retrace Cyrus's steps, aren't you?
I'm about to.
Didn't I tell you not to come after me?
I'm finna.
I thought I had a good lead on you.
Jesus, it's finna.
Sorry, but we never agreed to that. Why did you go off on your own like this?
I'm about to.
Nothing personal.
It's personal,
Just a
kid.
complex situation.
Dea, I love
Not
you.
involve anyone else if I can help it.
I'm about to.
Takes a special kind of person to get Cyno chasing them all the way out to Caravan Rebot.
Oh, jeez. Dea, please come with
Why
us.
so coy today, huh? You only gave us his age and description. Why can't you reveal his name? Is he Sumeru's most wanted or something?
Almost want you.
Oh, also, hey guys, it's been a while.
I'm about to.
Dia and Candace!
Candy's
So
nuts
nice
for in your
to
mouth.
see you. Actually, seeing all of our friends is the whole reason we're here.
You're looking well. Glad to see it.
Thanks. I want you.
Candace and I came to Caravan Rebot on business. We ran into Cyno as he was asking about some elderly gentleman's whereabouts. Some people say they saw him. Guess he stood out as an older guy heading into the desert alone with just a sumpter beast in tow and very few supplies.
We can't keep defending you. You ain't got to defend me from shit.
That's gotta be one heck of a story there.
They can have me.
Cyno, it's okay if you can't tell us anything about the case. But let us know how we can support you.
Candace is more beautiful than Dea. Nigga, are you trying to pin two black women against each other? We know about you.
We're here to help however you need. The more people we have working on this, the quicker we'll be able to find the person you seek.
No, it's not that simple. If I'm right, he'll be doing everything he can to avoid us.
We spoke with Zaha Hadid. From what she said, it's pretty clear that he wants to try and solve this on his own. It won't be easy trying to find him in the desert when he's deliberately trying to cover his tracks.
Sounds like this is far more complex than we imagined.
Still, if he started from Caravan Rebot, the chances are that his route took him past our village. You may as well ask if anyone there has seen him.
My thanks to you both. Once this is resolved, I will find a way to repay you.
I know a way they can repay me.
Come on, no need to get all serious. Just buy a round of drinks next time we're all in the city or something.
That's a deal.
She can deal with me.
So, you all set?
She can be all set with me.
We'll handle it from here.
Thank you, Otten Guy
again for your
tier.
help.
21 for the follow.
I don't
Appreciate
take
you.
it for granted.
All right.
She could take me for
Leave
granted.
you to it. Just remember, if you change your mind and need some reinforcements, we'll be here.
She can reinforce
I
me.
don't think you'd be imposing. You can depend on us.
Don't
She
worry,
could depend
we'll
on
keep him out
me.
of trouble.
We've got ourselves a tough cookie.
You scared the shit out of me. I was like, is they dying? Actually.
I see everything.
Whatever they're getting themselves into, I just hope it isn't too dangerous. Get home safe, everyone.
I'm about to.
Gods above, I pray that you will see the goodness in their hearts and give them your protection.
Oh, God.
Cyno should count himself lucky that the Traveler and Tighnari got here when they did. What was he thinking, trying to play the lone hero?
The desert tests the character of all who enter it, and only those with wisdom and courage shall prevail. But take heart. With his companions by his side, no harm will come to Cyno.
I need y'all to get some harm on me, okay? Once you do some harm on me, then we'll be synced up in harmony because it's the Temple of Silence. You get it? Okay, I'm done.
hold on. There's a few things I'd like to clear up.
Okay, talk to him. Let him
Go
know.
on.
So, after you left the campsite, we had a longer talk.
Boom, 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 boom.
Clearly, we've only scratched the surface of the Temple of Silence question.
I need Daya to be scratching my
Doesn't
surfaces.
surprise me at all that the one in the academia is a fake.
Do you have any connection with the Temple of Silence?
I do. I trust you're all aware of the spirit that gives me my power.
Yeah.
Hermanubis, the original founder of the Temple of Silence.
Holy shit.
Due to my unique constitution, I was put through a number of trials in the desert when I was younger.
Mm-hmm.
Later, I met the professor, and he brought me to Sumeru City. But my memory of that time is hazy.
It's hazy.
I can't recall much. It's a good thing that Kaveh noticed the emblem on the letter. Without that, I don't know if we would have connected the dots and realized there was more to this case than mere extortion.
Mm-hmm.
I did not recognize that symbol at all. Whether that's because I've never seen it, or because my memory fails me.
It's hard to say.
Hard to say.
Yeah, you're right. Thank goodness for Kaveh, and for Alhaitham's diligence during his time as acting Grand Sage.
But Cyrus must have recognized it right away, right? Otherwise, he wouldn't have had any qualms about you reporting it. Oh, maybe his connection to the Temple of Silence goes even deeper than yours.
Please don't do this. Thank you, Nova the Pirate, for the 10 goddamn gifted.
Call the fire department. We just looped them.
Let's all just calm down. You guys do not need to see my hair today. We will be a-okay without seeing it. Let's just wait until it's braided up, and then you can see it all you fucking want. You guys don't need to see my hair. It's perfectly a-okay. Moog! When did Moogly get in my chat? Let's all right. Cool beans. Let's wait. What's that like? Let's just wait. Appreciate y'all.
I suspect so too. Professor has never once mentioned the Temple of Silence in conversation. And whenever the conversation turns to Hermanubis and the concept of spirit indwelling, he avoids going into any depth.
Thank you for the gift. This just body rhymes.
Well, speaking of avoiding things, you do realize, don't you, now that we've caught up with you, you're stuck with us for the rest of the way.
Yeah, basically.
I am aware.
I am aware.
And I have accepted it. Or rather, I don't see how I could manage to ditch you en route. So, I might as well accept that you're coming with me.
That's right. Fact is, we're coming with you whether you like it or not. So the best option now is to try to look out for each other. Ha!
Don't get rid of
Fair
us.
enough. Then at least let me buy you a drink once we're back in the city.
Liquor!
Works for me. All right, off we go. Let's start by seeing what the guards here can tell us.
Cough it up. Give me your goddamn goods.
Hello.
Why'd you say it like that?
Cyno?
Oh, my trust.
I'm
This thing got
looking for
big and
someone.
thick as hell.
So I'd like to confirm any recent foot traffic in and out of Aru Village.
Title describes Cyrus' appearance and provision.
A man matching that description passed by Aru Village not too long ago. He stopped by to load up on food and water and feed his sumpter beast. Then he was on his way.
Damn, nigga kept it
Where was he
pushing.
going?
Let me think. He took a seat by the entrance of the village for a while.
Yeah.
And had a brief chat with the person who came to deliver the water.
Mm-hmm.
He said he was headed somewhere near an oasis, but he didn't mention which one.
Okay.
Do you have a map? I can mark out the direction he was heading and the best routes to any nearby oases.
Thanks, pal.
I have one. Mark away.
Great.
Just keep a mapping your ass. Like, where your pockets at? That kid was running at 2 frames per second.
There you go.
Thank you so much. You were a great help.
You've got a really good memory.
Ah, you're quite welcome.
Thinking him is
Just doing
Fudo.
my job. Best of luck. I hope you find him soon.
Fudo. Fudo. Did Fudo disappear? Oh no, Fudo's right here.
Did I remember to lock my door? Well, that shouldn't be a problem. Nothing bad will happen in the village as long as Candace is around.
I got good news and bad news. Good news is, yeah, you are safe. Bad news is, Candace is not around. You've been hit by, a smooth criminal. Boom, 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 boom. It's close to midnight. Ba-dum, bum, 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 ba-dum, bum, 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 bum,
The weather is lovely and warm.
You scared the hell out of me,
Things
Nahida
are
Bobita.
about to start getting lively again.
Nahida Bobita, you scared the fuck out of me, though. Damn, look at the shaders.
Hold on. I see some people over there.
Oh, it's the guy.
Do you think it's safe to ask them what they know?
Should be. I'll go.
Uh-oh.
No. I'll do it.
Bro, you're furred up. You can't be moving that much, man. All this sand is gonna get stuck in your fur.
Why can't Cyno go talk to them? What difference does it make?
Because he's a Mahamatra, he's the regular guy.
Given my background, appearance, and the way I dress,
He's scary.
I might not be the most welcome visitor here. Just in case, it's probably better to let a more neutral party handle things.
Shit, I could have done it. Uh-oh.
Ah, hello there. I hope I'm not interrupting. My friend and I are looking for an elderly man who's gone missing around these parts. Any chance I could ask you a couple of questions?
Uh-oh.
Oh, a missing person, huh? Sure. What do you want to know?
Sure.
I'm just wondering if you've seen him. Let me give you the details.
Thank you, Sosa.
So, a silver-haired guy in a long robe, culture type
Hold on.
with thoughtful eyes, and he's traveling alone.
Happy birthday, or as we say in Jamaica, happy Earth Strong. Wait a minute. Earth Strong meeting. Meaning. Jesus. Earth Strong is a Jamaican term used to refer to one's birthday. It is a way to acknowledge the day a person who was born and acknowledge their strengthened connection with Earth each year. The term originates from Rafarian culture. I appreciate it. Thank you.
He'd stand out like a sore thumb around here.
Yeah, sounds like the kind of guy we'd remember if we saw him.
He's looking behind me.
Oh.
Uh-oh. That guy's looking our way.
Oh.
Your friend over there stands out a lot, too.
You couldn't have just dug yourself in the stand or something?
Hey, aren't you Cyno, the General Mahamatra?
Yes, that's me.
Yes, that's me.
You don't seem surprised that I recognized you.
It wouldn't be the first time.
Oh, you're the one looking for the old man who's gone missing.
I mean, we basically all are, but hey, sure.
I have a bad feeling about this guy.
Are we gonna fight about it? Please.
Someone's on edge. You don't trust me much, do you? No need to hide it. I understand why you're wary of us. Still, you came to us asking for help. Do you want it or not?
He got a fat head, Chad. I know a fat head because I got a fat head myself. But like, I'm looking at everybody else, and like his body seems like a little on the skinny side. Do y'all see that too? Like, look at his arm, then look at Tighnari's arm. Do y'all? His body is it's only by a little bit, but it's just a little bit. But he just got a fat head.
I thought you were a group of merchants. Seems I was mistaken.
Your henchmen don't look like much.
Ah, henchmen, that's crazy.
Tells me they put up a better fight than most mercenaries.
You're hassling away that stuff, man.
Hear that, guys? You're my henchman now.
Suits me, as long as I get paid for it.
Just cut to the chase already. I'm running out of patience.
What are you gonna do about it, old man?
All right. Come with me. All of you.
Where are you taking us?
Don't you want to find your friend? A silver-haired, long-robed, culture type with thoughtful eyes? Sounds like there's a whole other side to Cyrus I didn't know about.
Is that a crocodile
So
just
you know
chilling?
where he is. Just follow me. I'll take you to him.
Actually, Chad, follow mystery person. I gotta see something real quick. I'll think of it later. Boom, 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 boom. Mr. Dot, dot, dot.
And here.
What? Where are you looking? There's nothing here.
Please step back.
The fuck are you about to do?
Ooh, something's
What the fuck?
around.
Now you know that shit just appeared. Anubis!
What is this enormous building doing here?
That's just the same
And how was it
Cyno'S.
so well hidden? King Deshret's technology?
That's what.
Wait, so hold on. Who are you guys really?
Oh, he does have an electro thing too.
The Temple of Silence? So you're a member?
All good questions.
Heh.
There'll be plenty of time to address them later.
All good questions. Wait, Chad, does he use a bow? That's like gonna be the third electro bow user. God damn. Shit. Is that 3? I think it's 3.
This is not what Paimon was expecting to find in the desert.
That shit is toe down.
Hidden right next to an oasis.
Oasis.
Oh, Paimon's scared. They must have kidnapped Cyrus. Do you think this is the guy Raka met in the tavern?
What's wrong? Thinking about your professor?
I just hope for your sake you haven't done anything you might regret.
God damn, we bought
Me
the
too.
bullshit.
Hope I haven't done anything to incur your wrath.
This nigga sounds real confident, Chad. Love it. Talk to the mysterious person. Damn. Dog like a far-fetched joke. Seto Kaiba. Don't. Yami Cyno. If Seto Kaiba voiced the if the voice actor for Seto Kaiba was in this game, I need whatever character that be to be the cockiest person possible. Seto Kaiba is one of my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh characters, man. What's in the hell? Is that a pet? No, that's a phoenix. Not a phoenix, doofus. That's a griffin. What's the other one? Is it called a chimera? The one with the the one with the eagle wings, the lion body, and the snake tail. That's a chimera.
All right, you can wait here for now.
Wait
I'll
here.
inform our leader that you've arrived at the Temple of Silence.
Nigga, we're pulling
Sit
up.
tight until he comes to greet you.
Nigga, we're pulling up. Nigga, we're pulling up.
So he's just gonna leave us here unattended? Maybe we're not being kidnapped after all.
Nigga,
They
we're
can't
pulling
have
up.
been at the oasis by chance. They were waiting for us. Whoever the leader is here, they were obviously counting on us showing up.
So this is the Temple of Silence.
You don't remember anything of it.
After leaving the rainforest, they hid themselves here?
These big ass doors.
That guy's coming back.
Don't worry. Someone will come and call for you soon.
These shoes are
What's your
nasty.
name?
Please at least tell us what to call you.
Sorry, guess I was so delighted to see you, I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Cynos.
Cynos.
I'll be here if you need me, but I'm not planning on answering all of your questions. Other than that, you can occupy yourselves however you see fit.
So we're free to explore by ourselves?
Yep. I mean, I'm not worried about you running off. Cyrus is here. And unless I've misunderstood, you're all quite anxious to see him again.
Yeah.
He's right. Well, if we've got some time, we might as well take a look around.
Wait for a bit and talk to everyone. Okay.
These guys clearly care a lot about each other. This is a long way for them all to come.
Professor.
The situation's even more complicated than I expected.
Mm-hmm.
I should make sure I know the way out before we go any further.
Whoa, nigga, I've already lost the trail. I have no idea where we are, and I have no idea how to get the hell out. Can you not make that jump? Man! Now let's take this a little bit slower. Huh, never the fuck mind. Where am I on the map? Oh, just a random place. Okay. Professor.
I never imagined that the true Temple of Silence would be hidden somewhere like this. We've passed through these parts before, but never noticed anything.
That's King Deshret's technology for you, I guess. It borders on the miraculous. Amazing to think that it's been preserved intact all this time.
All this time.
We should be wary of our hosts. Still, at this point, we can be confident that the professor is safe and sound. So that's something.
Okay. Hey, Palzone. I'm mad we just left Collard Green somewhere doing something.
Have you got some time to chat?
Sure. Although, I'm assuming by chat, you mean you have questions for me? I don't blame you. Anyone else would.
So, you get a lot of people asking you questions?
Not often. The Temple of Silence is a place of quiet and solitude. We don't get too many visitors.
Are you the one who tricked your car, right? Do you know Cyno? Have you ever been to the academia? That's all I want to know.
What kind of question is that? He's the General Mahamatra.
We met
Everyone
personally.
knows who he is.
Right, but back at the Oasis, you can't have known who he was for sure, or you wouldn't have asked him. So, what we're really asking is, have you never seen him in person before?
I've lived in the desert my whole life. Guess you could say...
Desert drip.
I've never had the pleasure.
Hmm.
Ugh, why does Paimon feel like this guy's not being straight with us?
Come on, we've only just met. If I give you all the answers up front, you'll have nothing left to look forward to.
You were the one who tricked your car, right?
That was me. Although, tricked is a stretch. He was asking everyone in the tavern about ways to make some easy money.
Mm-hmm.
He insisted that nothing was off the table, even if it broke the law.
Damn.
So, I told him that Cyrus had embezzled a large sum of mora from the desert.
I mean, he was really just telling them the truth.
For a crime that he did not commit?
No. That's not entirely true.
Tuh.
Let me jog your memory. The letter just said that he had uncovered Cyrus's secret.
Right.
It didn't say what secret
Ah.
that was.
Did you tell him to use the words?
Of course. Uraka was a great accomplice, really. Very cooperative with a little bit of wine in him. Exactly what he was told. And not much of an original thinker, though.
Damn.
It doesn't surprise me that he struggles academically.
Damn.
Why did Cyrus leave for the desert as soon as he received the letter?
You'll have to ask him that one yourself. Certain things I can't answer for him. I'm neither judging nor defending him. All you need to know is that he recognized our emblem. and it was his own choice to take the bait.
Have you ever been to the academia?
Not once.
Really?
I have no need to go there. Not when the taverns are full of the Urakas of this world.
No way.
Besides, we're well aware of what goes on at that place.
Are you saying you have spies inside the city?
Spies? It's not as clandestine as that.
Clandestine?
The city gates are wide open. Anyone's free to walk in. You can find out all you need to know just by walking around town and hearing the word on the street.
That's all I wanted to ask.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Benny door.
Ah, here he is.
I thought that was a shorty. Oh, it is. God damn. That bob is nasty. I love it. Come back to me. The banging. The banging. Oh, whoa, whoa. Not the banging. The banging. Oh, whoa, whoa. So who is your master? Your lead?
The person you wish to see is here.
Papa?
Well done,
Old ass man.
Greetings, one and all.
What's up, dog?
I am Ba Moon,
Ba
the
Moon.
current leader of the Temple of Silence. I know why you are here, and I thank you for your patience. Bring him out.
Ruh-roh.
Professor!
Cyrus, are you okay?
She finna be like, my knees! That actually scared the shit out of me.
Oh, my apologies. We have no intention of causing you distress. But you must understand, Cyrus is of great importance to us. We had to find a way to bring him back to us. Cyrus owes me his life, and to the Temple of Silence, he owes a debt of gratitude. I let him go a long time ago.
Damn.
Now, the time has come to demand payment.
Uh-oh.
I wanted to end my feud with this old bag of bones before you caught up with me. But you got here so quickly.
Yeah, we did just
Leave, Cyno. This is a matter between us two old men. You're all too young to get involved.
So that's why you didn't want to report the letter.
Damn.
You'd made up your mind to come here from the beginning.
Damn.
You only left in such a hurry to try and throw us off your trail.
Some things in life catch up with you. No matter what you do, you shouldn't have come. That alone brought the others.
Cyno didn't make us do anything.
Cyno!
We came here for the same reason he did. To rescue you. We'd appreciate you telling us the truth. Otherwise, it seems a little unfair on everyone who had to stay behind.
My secrets are secret for good reason. Bringing them to light can only lead to misfortune.
Only lead to misfortune.
You're afraid, aren't you? You can't bring yourself to speak of your past deeds to the students you nurtured as if they were your own children.
Damn, what the fuck did you do?
You recognized our emblem because for many years you lived among us. Indeed, you all but became one of us.
One of us.
You knew as soon as you saw the letter that we, not Uraka, were the ones speaking to you. It threatened you only because you know what you did.
Damn.
Your own guilt convicted you.
Shit.
For you, Cyrus, are a traitor. You once shared your learning with us, and joined us in our mission to revive the might of Hermanubis.
What the fuck?
To bring new hope, new opportunity. But then, you betrayed us. You bargained for your independence with your past contributions. And then you left, taking with you Hermanubis' might and the wielder of his power.
Oh!
We both know what I said to you that day. That as the leader, I grant you permission to leave. But that one day, the sands of time will catch up with you.
And guess what them motherfuckers did?
Comes, you must pay the price you owe.
Damn.
You really know how to hold a grudge.
Hermanubis' might? And the wielder of his power?
Which is
Does he
Hemsky.
mean you?
Yeah?
Professor, anything to say?
Better speak up,
Paul
Palzone.
is right. I came here once before. He rescued me from the brink of death once, many years ago in the desert. When he learned that I was a scholar, he invited me to come here and revive the might of Hermanubis together.
Okay.
It was a great, daring plan, and one shrouded in secrecy.
Ooh.
The Temple of Silence had been bereft of Hermanubis for too long. The strength of its faith and its warriors were waning.
Not waning.
Bamoon proposed that we implant bar fragments, shards of Hermanubis, into the bodies of suitable vessels.
The fuck?
If the experiment was successful, the spirit of Hermanubis would then dwell within the vessel.
Ooh.
Many believers volunteered themselves for the experiment. But we soon discovered that the bodies of grown adults could not withstand Hermanubis' power.
So you chose what's his
In the
face?
end, Bamoon offered his own adoptive grandson.
Damn.
One other child was identified as a suitable vessel, and his parents agreed to release him into our custody in exchange for a small fortune.
A small fortune is crazy.
These two children were our only hope for hosting Hermanubis' power.
And that was you.
For many years, the Temple of Silence had been in possession of 2 Ba fragments from Hermanubis. As remnants of his raw power, they were exceedingly rare treasures. The test subjects were sent into a room that had been prepared for the ceremony and instructed to approach the Ba fragments, whose power had been amplified. If, after some time, this power did not repel them, this would mean that they were suitable vessels.
You're saying they,
The original plan was for a 3-stage experiment: resonance, implantation, and recovery and observation.
It sounds like 4, but hey,
The
yeah.
resonance stage went quite smoothly for both candidates. As the 2nd stage began, I realized a decision had to be made. Should we implant the fragments one at a time? This would allow us to monitor the results after the first round and adjust our plan accordingly. Or alternatively, we could implant each fragment in a different vessel at the same time and compare their effects. But as I was deliberating, both Ba fragments suddenly became active.
The fuck?
They glowed with a light we had never seen before. I knew that if they were not implanted right away, they would disintegrate and be gone from the world for good.
Damn.
Our 2 vessels had both displayed great promise by successfully resonating with the fragments. Under the circumstances, the thought of implanting both fragments into the same vessel seemed out of the question. To preserve our faith and our power, we implanted each of them with a single fragment.
Ultimately, I ended the experiment and left, taking one of the children with me.
Damn.
In recognition of your past contributions, I chose not to send someone to hunt down and kill you both.
Damn.
Your lives were spared, but I have paid a great price for your betrayal ever since. I have always wanted to see you, Cyno. Losing you and your Ba fragment dealt us a devastating blow.
Shit.
We've been in decline ever since you left.
Decline in what, though?
see.
Morale?
So that's how I gained my power.
Look, in essence, I borrowed your Ba fragment for a decade or so.
Tuh.
And now you are seeking justice. If you want to take my life, then so be it. I'm an old man now anyway.
Gonna be like, I'm finna do something worse.
You cannot lift a finger against Cyno. He is the General Mahamatra.
Mahamatra.
Your actions would be seen as a declaration of war against the Academia.
I'm sure you don't remember anymore, dear Cyno, but you've met us all before. You were so young then, when we all gathered around and celebrated the revival of our Lord. You and he, Cynos, you were our final hope.
You'd like me to return my power?
As a follower of Hermanubis, I have allowed this power to remain in the rainforest for far too long.
That shit ain't finna happen,
Now,
Palzone.
it is time to reclaim it.
I'm telling you right now.
Power is not yours to reclaim. Cyno was chosen.
Are you
by
rubbing
the
his
gods.
back?
You cannot take what they have bestowed.
You are wrong. Cyno was chosen, but he was not the only one. My child, Cynos, has the same gift as he.
So those are your terms for freeing the professor?
Despise me all you want. My sins are my own. The Temple of Silence is an innocent party.
Is it?
Because of my foolishness all those years ago that the Temple's glory has waned. And now I must take responsibility for the decision I made back then.
So what you're saying is, the power of one Ba fragment is not enough? You're asking me to return the one in my possession, so it can be implanted in him instead?
Okay.
Divine power causes great suffering to those who wield it. How do you know that Cynos would be able to withstand it?
Like I said, I don't know. We just gonna try.
He is no longer a small child. But regardless, this burden is ours to bear. And your objections mean little, given that you turned your back on us long ago.
Damn. There's bars.
Both my heart and mind are telling me that what you are proposing is a terrible idea. However...
Don't listen to him, Cyno. That power is no more yours to give than it is his to take.
Bars?
You have to understand.
I know. But if this is a question of your freedom versus a fragment of power, then there is nothing to debate.
Sorry to interrupt, but in my view, there are a number of contentions here that still need addressing. Say that Cyno refuses to return his power, and you also refuse to release Cyrus. Then we are at an impasse. I find it hard to believe that you went to all this effort without planning for that possibility. You're trying to gauge where we stand while keeping your remaining cards close to your chest. Well, my stance is, put the rest of your cards on the table. Then we can have a discussion.
That's bars. Let them know.
Those ears. So, we have a descendant of the Valukashuna in our midst.
Valukashuna.
Splendid.
The fuck does that mean?
Smiles upon us after all.
The hell does that mean?
Everything we have longed for, Hermanubis will provide. Perhaps this very day we'll...
What happened to you? And coughing up a storm, ain't you?
Why is he coughing so much? He looks like he's in really bad shape.
Baham's condition is critical. He must have been forced himself to act strong. His eyesight might be failing him too. Otherwise, he might would have noticed the narrow ears right away.
Pamoon, you...
Take our leader back to his room.
Cynos.
Alright, man.
Grandfather. I know what you wish to say. Leave this in my hands.
COVID and Tavant, stop. Better pull up on me then, pal.
I don't like to drag out conversations, so I'll just cut to the chase.
Thank God, because your grandfather...
Did Cyrus not stop the experiment all those years ago? The plan would most likely have been a success. The wisdom of Hermanubis would have been ours. Still, it's no use talking about what-ifs. We cannot change the past. I'm not like my grandfather. The Temple of Silence has a grand legacy and a sacred duty to fulfill. So it's somewhat inevitable for the leader to have an inflated sense of self. But I see things a little differently. I don't believe the temple has the same stature that it once did.
Okay.
Time has worn away at its prestige and changed things almost beyond recognition. So I'm not going to force your hand. You're all free to leave. Except for Cyrus. My grandfather gave him his chance once. And now I'm giving the rest of you yours.
Ooh.
You have courage and wise judgment, kid. Reminds me a lot of Bamoon in his younger years.
Old ass man.
It truly wish that the temple would take an objective look at the academia of today. You've been to the city yourself. I'm sure you've seen that much has changed for the better.
There's a bug coming.
And things will only continue to improve. Why not consider cooperating with the academia once more?
If you hadn't betrayed my grandfather, I might well be open to persuasion.
Damn.
But it's a bit too late for that now, Cyrus.
Tighnari made a good point earlier. He said there has to be more to your plan than this, and I agree.
Right.
All you and Ba Moon are after is the Ba fragment. The professor will accept whatever fate you deem fit for him out of a sense of guilt. I am the one who has a choice to make. And that's how it was always going to be.
That is bars.
Ultimately, you want to trade the Ba fragment for the professor, correct?
I'm glad to see you're giving it some serious consideration.
I won't forsake my professor, nor do I intend to run from a problem that I must face sooner or later. Give me one night to make my decision.
One night?
That works. Then I'll be waiting to hear your verdict, Cyno.
Cyno.
Oh, my grandfather still has a fair few things he wants to say to Cyrus, so I'll be escorting him back now.
Uh-oh. Nasty ass transition.
Are you sure about negotiating with him?
I need to think this through. Everyone, let's meet again later tonight. Until then, take some time for yourself.
Alright, well, don't put too much pressure on yourself, Cyno. If you need any help working things out, just come and find us.
Hold on, chat. So recap for everybody in chat who missed it. Basically, Cyno has a power, and it was stolen. Well, Cyno, well, back in the day, they kept trying to give the power of a god to adults, but it was like adults can't have it. And you know, in typical anime format, only the kids can get it. And so they only had 2 shards left, and both kids reacted perfectly to it. Then afterwards, one of the guys was like, "Hey, this kid is mine." And he took him, and then, you know, he grew into Cyno, and then they came back. It was like, "Hey, he stole you, so we're gonna, you know, we're gonna off him." He's like, "No, what if I give you the power back?" It was like, "Well, it's your choice if you really want to." He's like, "Well, give me a day to figure it out if I really want to." Now, today's the day. Talk things over with your companions. What if I don't wanna?
I've taken some time to reflect on this. If I had to guess, Professor Cyrus came to the desert knowing that he would almost certainly never return.
Forgot I didn't have this one.
He's a stubborn man who tends to double down when he feels strongly about something. We won't get anywhere trying to convince him to escape.
I agree. My master Nephis says the same thing.
Nephis?
Once Cyrus makes up his mind about something, he won't listen to reason.
So that's one thing. A few other things come to mind too. You've heard all you need to hear about the Temple of Silence. So on that, I don't have anything to add. My own memories of this place are hazy though. Probably something to do with the overpowering presence of the Ba fragments. That might explain why I suffered from constant headaches and fevers as a child.
Damn.
I do remember having some fleeting moments of profound emotion when vague images would appear in my mind. But I don't recall much, only bits and pieces.
Damn.
I was still young then, and all I could understand was that there was a strong will inside my mind. Thinking back on it now,
it's been the god.
I suppose it was Hermanubis' way of trying to encourage me, even if we couldn't communicate.
Hermanubis.
The power that came to inhabit my spirit was probably one of the cornerstones of their whole faith. So if the will and might of Hermanubis is a real, intangible thing, and they are its rightful worshippers, then...
You're not gonna give in to their demands, are you? Surely there has to be another way.
Don't make any rash decisions, Cyno. There must be another way.
No. I have no intention of returning it.
Oh,
I need
hold
this
on.
power to protect Sumeru.
Talk your
But
shit.
the temple has the right to make the final decision over its fate, since it belongs to one of the 7 pillars of King Deshret.
Right.
So I will challenge them head on, and win the right to wield this power for myself, fair and square.
This reminds me of something Alhaitham mentioned to me just before we left. He said that the Temple of Silence was originally founded by the ruling elite of the day. Traditionally, such organizations are bound by a strict and ancient code of nobility. Kaveh has made similar observations about the desert tribes from his work trips there. He says many of them have their own internal rules. They talk about the importance of never dishonoring their tribal bonds, or the rules laid down by their ancestors.
I would like to say once again, I know I said it long time ago, and I feel like this is the perfect day to reintroduce this thought to you. It's not even a thought, it's absolute fact. This is Genshin Impact canon. It's only something that we found out on this channel right here. Tighnari has the worst fit out the entire fucking game. This is... Get this nigga a new costume skin or something. This is the worst. This nigga has no drip. How the fuck you in a rainforest with no drip? Alright, my bad.
I think we could turn that to our advantage. Go back to them with a proposal of our own.
Wow, and just like that, we've turned the tables on them.
Looks like we have the same idea. Turn it back on them now while we
Turn
still
it back
can.
on them now.
In terms that they cannot refuse.
His
That's
hair...
how we win this.
His hair is fine. I'm not even finna get on his hair. It's a little bob. He got a little bang-gang. The bang-gang? Oh. How the fuck? This whole hooded fat charm with a leaf on the back, purple belt, goddamn maroon sash, gold back bling with a purple and pink flower, silver goddamn, and then we got blue stripes with dark blue and light blue with a green band, and we got a gold strap on the edge of his goddamn collar of a sleeve. Who the fuck has a collar on their sleeve with a golden necklace? I mean, a golden fucking earring with a bright yellow ass goddamn flower on the front, and orange palm gloves with a purple underglove to his other glove that has silver and light blue. I just named every color in the fucking rainbow. There's a lot. There's like, sounds good to me.
Great. And I know just how to start the conversation. Let's go find Cynos. We'll tell him that I know a thing or two about medicine and would like to take a look at his grandfather's condition.
Then his pants got blue, dark blue, and light blue. His shoes, he got on high water pants on, by the way. Why the hell is the bottom of his knee showing with boots that have dark blue, and light green with a white scarf and a white wraparound that didn't show from the back? It looked like a different color. There's just a lot wrong with Tighnari, and I pray he gets a costume. He's supposed to represent the diversity of nature. You can't even... I couldn't even believe it. I don't believe that. I just simply can't. He can represent the diversity of nature. You can do that and still have drip. That's no excuse for how bad this outfit is. I have to, chat. Because we can go by every single person's outfit. Matter of fact, let's not even do that. Let's just go... Let's just go with people that actually just be in this goddamn foot. Like, bro, Colleen ain't even... you know, but it's, you know, if we just go through every Dendro character, actually, do we only have fucking 4 or 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Damn, nigga, we need some more. Fuck. But yeah, rotating through these niggas, just look at everybody else's fit, bro. It's like everything just makes complete goddamn sense. everybody, every single last character. It don't matter who you click on. Everybody is pretty concise, it's clear cut, it matches, it just fits on every single character. And then you just got this nigga, man. Somebody said Kave. Even this nigga. Come on now. We're not finna act like we can really compare these two. These two fits. We're not finna act like this ain't sharp as shit. We're just not going to. We're just not going to. What about Amber? Even though I hate Amber, her fit is still consistent. It's basic as fuck, but it's still consistent. He's what he should be, to be honest. Because they have similar aesthetic. It's just his colors just go better. This nigga just has every color in the world on. I can't sit with it. I do love his hair. Can't even cap. But this whole entire outfit, it hurts to look. It hurts to look. Actually, damn, I kind of miss some Mario characters. I know we're not finna, I mean, we could probably get some between now and Natlan, but still. Well, at the time of this recording, I've already seen the program, so, you know, I've already watched it. So if you made it this far, you feel me? I already know about the Nat and the land. Where the hell am I going? What a trail on the ground. There we go. I love Amber. It's only Amber slander over here. Sorry. I'm hoping say Amber. What kind of fit would you have if you were in Genshin? Actually, I'd be an Eremite to keep it a buck with you. I actually thought about, I've been thinking about, you know, cosplays of particular characters, but starting the trend of like gender switching them. Cause like, for me in particular, I like to be kind of original. But then if I cosplay based on a character, I would make it my own character. You feel me? So if I were to Genshin cosplay, I would do something similar to Dea, but it would be me. You feel me? I ain't got no problem with people, you know, gender cosplaying and shit. When I went to MomoCon, I saw a lot of it. It's whatever, you know? That's you. That's how you feel. But I feel like I wanna start a new trend. I wanna start something cool. You feel me? Like, you switch the gender, but you put your own twist into it as if you're the character itself. You feel me? Natlan's gonna be fire. I'd definitely be an Eremite.
Cynos, let's talk.
He heard you through that thick ass door?
Have you made up your mind?
We'll get to that, but first, I have some degree of medical training, so I was wondering if you might let me take a look at your grandfather?
I have no objections, although we do have our own doctors here. I doubt you'll be able to tell us anything we don't already know.
Only one way to find out.
Follow me.
All right, sir, and pull down those drawers. Whoa, that cock is huge.
We don't want to disturb him.
I bet, sir. Tighnari takes out his medical kit and performs a basic medical examination for Bawu. That one's gonna be lit.
Let's talk outside. Bamoon has fallen into a deep coma, and his prognosis is quite grave. I'm sure that your physicians have come to the same conclusion.
Chad, if you ever hear him on life support, listen, Chad, I'm gonna tell the world this, and you right there watching the video. If you ever hear him on life support, pull that fucking plug, okay, Chad? If you hear, I don't give a fuck if it's my dude. So like, I want to keep my baby alive. Y'all better raid that fucking hospital and yank that motherfucker, okay? Letting y'all know. Fuck that shit. Yank that shit, okay? I'm looking at y'all. I'm trusting y'all and me, okay? Better. And then get the fuck out of there, okay? I'm gonna give y'all like I'm gonna wake up for 2 seconds and give y'all a thumbs up. Then that's it. I better. I'm dead ass. Then you see me on life support. Yank that motherfucker. Pull that motherfucker plug. Okay? All right. If you're ever alive so far, I'll bring you a big booty. I like to see. Make sure she checks my pulse. Make sure she gives me a good resuscitation. A blood transfusion, if you get what I'm saying.
He appears to have sustained a serious injury in his youth, which has been exacerbated over the years by the heavy burden of work and now by the effects of old age.
Nigga old as shit, just like Jono.
Regretfully, I must inform you that based on what I've seen with patients in a similar condition, he doesn't have long left. A few days at most.
Yeah. I've known for a long time.
How long? Like a
You're
week?
his
Because
heir,
you only got a
aren't you?
couple days.
You clearly have a lot of respect for the man. But you also see things differently. You have a broader range of concerns and a more pragmatic approach. So tell me how we can end this on your terms. Let's find a way to bring all this to a resolution while Bamoon is still alive to see it. That's what really matters to you. I know it.
Yeah, there's no time to waste here. You know that better than anyone.
Because this nigga's finna die.
You know, the two of you are actually in a very similar predicament right now.
He got his toes out, Chad.
Both of you have a very different perspective from the men who raised you.
Right. And you didn't create this situation. They did, but somehow you've ended up having to make the tough decisions.
You're right.
Right.
We both look at this problem very differently than the people we inherited it from.
Okay.
I accept, Cyno. This all began because of Hermanubis. So let's end it with the rite he himself created.
Okay.
Legend has it that when Hermanubis first arrived in Tuletula, he sparred with the city's residents. He and his two companions proved their mettle by fighting over several days, winning the support of many fine people. That group of supporters were some of the first members of the Temple of Silence, and the sparring matches were enshrined as one of our founding rites, the rite of duels.
Duel!
It's where it all began.
Evil!
Sounds very fitting. I'm in.
I'm in.
As a fellow vessel of Hermanubis, your ties to the Temple of Silence run deep. So I will permit you to participate in this rite, along with your chosen companions.
It's me!
3 against 3. Sounds good.
However, I have some additional terms. As the challengers, you must win all 3 of your fights to win.
Oh, that's easy.
And Cyno, both of us must put our Ba fragment on the line. The winner takes them both.
Cyno buff?
Letting
Question mark?
Cyrus leave with one of the Ba fragments was a mistake, made by my grandfather out of pity. It is a long-standing issue that must be addressed for the Temple of Silence to move forward. I can make no concessions on that front.
What would have been cool, I don't know how this is going to end, to be honest with you, but if you think back all the way into Sumeru, MC actually got to remember when we could use like the mind shit, so I forgot what it was called, but we could like import information into our minds, and then afterwards, after we did that, MC himself actually got a buff that it was real slight, but it was an actual buff. It'd be cool in the situation that if he actually did take his ball fragment, Cyno in game would actually get a large fucking buff. He would only get the buff. You would only get it in game. You wouldn't get you a free Cyno or no shit. If you had Cyno and you did the quest, then you get a buff. If you did the quest first and then you got Cyno, then you'll get a buff. You feel me? It would have been cool.
None needed. We're on the same page. If I win, the Temple of Silence must release Cyrus and consider this past dispute resolved.
Resolved.
If you win, I'll return my power to you.
And the old man does.
Then let's meet at the ceremonial hall tomorrow evening, 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock? Damn, talk to Cyno. Oh, wait. Check where the hoes at. Is he in here? He sure as hell is. Read that mind, bucko.
I see everything.
I don't know what I thought, you know, a nigga Nakoma would be thinking right now.
Everyone look.
Grandfather, you have to hold on.
Anybody, anything else in this room? Ooh, I was gonna say something about Natlin. Actually, if anybody in here has ever watched Fate, Fate is an anime about historical figures fighting to, you know, the fucking death for magic and bullshit. One of my particular favorite characters is Quetzalcoatl, if I'm saying that name right, and that is an Aztec god. Natlin is coming up. I really hope Quetzalcoatl gets a little bit of representation, just a smidge, or like an entire character, and I hope they do him right, because that could very well be on par with Dea as one of my favorite characters. I have to answer anything you ask. What is it, Roji? What do you want from me? Before we continue, go ahead and ask your question. Go ahead. We're finna invite you. We finna be invited to your wedding whenever that happens. I'll stream it. Actually. A sub-only stream for my wedding. Yes. You niggas are paying for this wedding, ugly.
Well, after how that went, there's definitely no turning back now.
There never was. Turning back hasn't been an option for me since the moment the professor slipped away to return to the desert.
You have to win. You need this power, both as General Mahamatra and for yourself.
We want to come get wasted. Are you niggas old enough? Some of you in Channel 4. I see you with your bib on. Wipe your lip. Talking about get wasted. Y'all ain't finna put me in jail. This ain't a Diddy party. The fuck? You're formally uninvited to the Diddy party.
Yeah, that's right. Besides, it stayed with you ever since you were a small child. Surely that's a sign it thinks of you as its rightful owner.
Damn, Cassie, you old.
Both as General Mahamatra and for myself. Yeah, when you put it that way. I've had to overcome a lot to tame this power and claim it for myself. Not everyone could have done that.
Exactly.
Let's not get sidetracked. We gotta focus on winning. We'll help you see this
The
through.
Traveler and I will never lose.
The Traveler and I?
And neither shall I. The desert was home to an ancient and great civilization that, for a variety of reasons, fell out with the civilization of the rainforest. It's just as Dia said. Prejudice has pushed people apart.
Hey, Yoda!
But there must be personal factors at work here too. I can't shake the feeling that Bamoon cares for many more things than he lets on.
Bamoon.
And I don't think that Cynos is any kind of villain. He's just doing what he thinks is best. Tomorrow, everything will be resolved.
Damn, Chad. We really have a lack of evil characters that we can play. Because who do we have? Now, when I say evil, I mean actually fucking evil. Okay? I know the fucking knave is like kind of not that evil, but at the same time, I'd say she's the evilest motherfucker we got. We have a real lack of evil characters. Fucking Child is a child, and he's not really evil for real. I need some damn. I know. I better not see Doctor and fucking Natlin. I know that for true. I keep seeing this. You better just be off to the side. But damn, I need some evil niggas, man. Yori isn't fucking evil. Rex Lapis isn't fucking evil. I need some evil niggas. Is Scar evil? He was just a crybaby, Chad. Let's be honest. I need some evil niggas, man. We got a lack thereof. Trying to make me, and then they try to make that knave seem pretty cool, you know? Man, she been evil this whole goddamn time. I need her to stay like that. Oh yeah, no spoilers, chat. Guard Day kind of caused a massacre in Inazuma.
Something on
Am I
your
tripping?
mind again? Let's work through it together. Two heads are
Oh,
better than one.
he did. I forgot about that nigga. Yeah, distributed delusions. Do I want to count that as evil? You know? Wow. That's another character. Actually, wow. That is it. Wow. I never thought about that. MC did kind of forgive that nigga pretty fucking fast, chat. I don't know, he got a whole background, but still. Delusions, dick? You know? Damn. Raiden Shogun? I wouldn't consider Raiden Shogun a villain. You're a god, and gods do what gods do, you know? Not inherently evil. They're a ruler, and rulers got a rule, chat. Am I going the right direction? I thought I had to go straight. That's why I was venturing off. Ooh, I can't go behind there. Wow. Senpai died because of him? Yeah. And MC didn't really, you know? What the hell? I went the wrong way. Came to the same
on this stage
destination.
to perform once more the rite of duels, with the greatest of all sages, Lord Herman Nubis, as our witness, for his power and authority is present in our midst.
I'm gonna say this once. Yeah. Yeah. Actually, I don't think it's gonna happen, but I kind of need it to. Actually, chat. Okay. I know this is a terrible time to do this, but I absolutely need to know. Let me see.
Rayman is a well.
I need
Secret with the trap. When the god of war shares this secret with the traveler.
I need a lot of dark skin characters, chat. I need darker skin. I need black. I need darker skin, chat. I'm just gonna say it. I think probably actually I'll look at it after this. I need some darker tones, man. We've been getting a whole lot of light skins in the fucking desert.
This is our most sacred of ceremonies, and no disruption from the audience shall be tolerated. It is incumbent upon all to observe the duel with the utmost respect and reverence throughout the proceedings.
And I know these niggas know how to make a dark skin character. Holy shit, chat. Oh my god. This whole entire time, I have been thinking that Aramites were darker. They're not. Everybody's light skinned in the fucking desert. I swear, chat, I swear I thought these niggas were a little bit darker. I swear, chat, in my mind I'm thinking they know how to make dark skinned characters because I swear all the Aramites are dark as shit. Not these niggas, but like niggas like him. I swear these characters are, you know, I swear in the back of my mind these niggas was darker. But I need some brown, nigga. Got light skins in the desert. Does that make sense?
Representing the Temple of Silence, the Defenders.
Grandfather, you're here.
Grandfather, you're here.
Damn! A rite of duels after all these years. I am surprised by your decisions, Cynos.
See, she kind of
I know
darkish.
what I'm doing, Grandfather. Just leave it to me.
Representing the Academia, the Challengers.
Ready. We will fight to have our voices heard.
Warriors, take your positions and decide on the order of battle. We come not to debate what brings our challengers here, nor what will become of the defeated duelists. Duelists, the might of Herman Nubis himself is at stake here. Now, fight. Fight until the rightful victor is proclaimed.
I'll go first.
Huh?
Are you sure?
I'm sure. We want to keep our morale
I
up.
agree. He's very strong. Sending him out first will definitely intimidate the opposing side.
Now, let me tell you, this dang quest, listen, chat, this dang quest, it better activate something for this nigga MC, because this nigga's weak as shit right now. He ain't got shit for tits, okay? MC's sister better be strong as shit. He better get his ass kicked, because this nigga is very strong. No, the fuck he ain't. Nigga's weak as fuck. I need him to get it the fucking together. Thank you.
Okay, then you're second.
This nigga is strong against regular niggas.
Sure.
We have decided.
So have we. Let's begin.
What's up, Aisha? How long as F was
Duelists of the first
necessary?
bout,
Like, bro.
Please step forward.
Leave it to me. And I thought MC was finna go on rage mode against fucking what's-her-face, but no.
Don't forget, safety first! Hey, you there! You better play nice with them or Paimon will make you regret it!
Oh, it's actually me!
A little bit too much chatter from the audience over there.
Okay, we good? I thought I was... Damn! Damn! You just die? Okay.
A swift end to the first bout. I now invite the duelists of the second bout to please step forward.
If Tainari had drip that was to match his bow, if Tainari's fit was only white and green, let me tell, white, green, little bit of silver, little bit of blue, like some, like, if you think, who can I really think of? Some futuristic, you know how like back in the day when niggas were futuristic, they would be like cloaked in white and like a little array of color. If that was Tainari, dripped all fuck out. If that was him, fire Sam, fucking exactly. If Tainari, not too futuristic, but like he was kind of clothed out just a little bit, like he a wise monk, a wise forest monk or something like that. That would have been hot. That would have been cool. That would have been hard.
When you're both ready, you may begin.
Let's begin.
Tainari bark too. Oh wait, I'm actually playing. Oh, I actually get the. Oh shit.
He drank plenty of water before the bout, so he should be fine.
Imagine I lose. Oh, I have abilities. Wow.
One thing
Damn.
after another.
My bag. I forgot what it's even.
Let's nip that in the bud.
I forgot Tainari was kind of cool. Hold on.
One with the forest.
Oh, no, Tainari kind of cool. A little bit, just a smidge. Free Tainari, please.
Thus ends the second bout. We will now move to the third bout. Duelists.
This has been a
please
2v4
step
so
forward.
far.
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
So am I.
So am I.
This is the final stage of the rite. I remind you both that the terms you agreed upon in advance are binding.
Are binding.
When you're both ready, you may begin.
I am Cynos, vessel of Hermanubis.
I would have threw my sphere at him.
Grandson of Bamoon, the leader of the Temple of Silence.
Just like that. The fuck you talking
For
about?
many years, we have kept our covenant with Lord Hermanubis by guarding the secrets of King Deshret. And even in our darkest hour, when we could not see a way forward, we chose not to abandon hope, but to embark on a brave new experiment so that we might prevail. We earnestly sought Lord Hermanubis's wisdom and power, longing to see his spirit and his light descend upon us. Now, I will fight to become the rightful wielder of that power.
I am Cyno,
Hold on.
General Mahamatra.
I'm Cyno. Let's start.
Student and successor of Cyrus, the sage of Spontamod. I fight in defense of my power, my professor, and my nation. And you. I think you left some things unsaid. This is a sacred duel, and Hermanubis is watching.
Ooh.
So bare your soul.
Talk your shit.
Everyone, old and young,
What's up with all these white people?
fit and frail, they're all waiting to see how this duel will end.
Silence it. Simple as silence. Nigga, silence the color. Shit.
My grandfather is a wise leader. He is also known to be a ruler who is not afraid to get blood on his hands. I understand his beliefs well.
I got a perfect headshot.
And
Calm
I
down.
know what he expects of me. But our faith has held us back for too long. After I grew up, I went to the rainforest once, and I saw for myself the people of the city. Times have changed. The people of Sumeru are happier and more free now than in the past. I thought about this.
Could have been over the duel
as I
already.
stood
Like,
at one of the tallest points in the city, gazing down at the streets below. Then I thought of you, Cyno. You and I both wield the same power. The lives we lead could not be more different.
but oh, his legs
Each of our
hurt.
fragments
Fight,
of
nigga,
Hermanubis
fight.
stands for something different. Might, glory, and one of many other secrets that have yet to be revealed. I once thought that the nature of our fragments must be what makes us so different from one another. But maybe it's that you've found your answer, and I am still searching for mine.
I don't have much time left. I only got days, nigga. Damn. Take my grandfather. My speech. Grandfather, no.
I am more than just a warrior. I am my own person.
Exactly.
The name
30-minute speech just to get laid out.
has left its mark on both of us, shaped the course of our lives. We are his vessels, and yet we are more besides. So show me your answer, Cyno. Show me I can be more than my faith, more than the power I wield. Show me the person I can become. Bring it on!
Holy shit. It's only been 2 bit. Oh! Damn! Ooh! Eee! Damn!
That's all you've got?
Ooh.
What happened is searching for your answer.
With spears, nigga, you think you like that? Talk your shit, Cyno. Ew!
fight's over. Do you yield?
You won.
Well then, looks like you found your answer.
I give his glory to you.
You just finna insert it inside yourself. Pause. Damn.
I've seen that light. That is the light of our Lord, the great Hermanubis, priest over all other priests. His spirit dwells within that lightning, and his will lives on. Once a warrior of Tynar, he emerged from the barren desert sands to serve the god king Al-Ahmar.
Al-Ahmar.
After the death of the god king, Hermanubis gathered his followers and
Except
the
for one.
Tynarian priests and led them to the city of Tula. There, they founded the Temple of Silence. And from that day forth, we became stewards of all knowledge that survived from King Deshret's civilization.
Damn.
Barely a century passed before war ravaged the desert. One by one, Eremite leaders took up arms against each other in battles that would devour what little remained of their civilization.
Damn.
Only the wise city of Tula was spared under the guiding hand of the Tynarians. But
like
peace
Tynari.
did not last. Coveting the knowledge of King Deshret, the beasts set their eyes on Tula.
Tula.
The king of Gurabad laid siege to the city.
Damn.
And ordered the sages to surrender to him the Temple of Silence as proof of his victory. The ruling elite colluded with their oppressors, betraying the temple so as to hold on to their rule over the city. They declared that the knowledge guarded by the temple was the true cause of corruption.
Right.
These were dark days, and we faced enemies on all sides. Our Lord had long since exhausted his strength, keeping the forbidden knowledge introduced by King Deshret at bay.
Damn.
To ensure the temple's continued survival,
Ooh.
he broke his being into many pieces and began the ceremony of Hermanubis' legacy, bestowing his power upon his mortal followers. With this power, the temple was able to defeat the tyrant's army.
There's a bug
Yet,
coming.
They
Yeah.
were not hailed as heroes. Strange and unfamiliar as this power was, it struck fear into the people's hearts and drove them to reject us. In the end, the people of the temple and the Tula Tynarians left the city for good and made their way to the rainforest.
Tynari's finna have a crazy second
What followed
story.
next was inevitable. The elite of Tula fell and were decimated. War engulfed the desert. And we wandered from place to place, always in hiding, all the while keeping close watch over our secrets and staying true to our mission.
Tynari's finna have a crazy second
Trail
story.
forced us out of the desert and into the forest. Then mistrust drove us from the forest into the desert once more.
Damn.
We have lived in exile for far, far too long.
Damn.
Yet,
He ain't finna finish the story.
the Temple of Silence has borne witness to the glory of Hermanubis once more. Thank you.
Ooh. How you feeling?
How is it? Do you feel okay?
Tighnari is about to have the craziest second story in this fucking game. I don't think you're hearing me. Tighnari is about to have the craziest second story in this fucking game. I'm letting you know. This is finna be some good shit. This is some world building, chat. I love to fucking see it, chat. I don't think y'all understand me. Tighnari is about to have the craziest second story. I honestly don't give a fuck about anybody else's second story at the moment. A nigga better not get a third second story if I'm being honest. Vincey's just gonna have to sit there and be a bitch. I'm being honest. I don't give a fuck about no other shit. You done reeled me. I didn't think Cynos was gonna be this hard. I knew it was a second story. I knew it was gonna be a bit of world building. I didn't know it was gonna be this fucking much involving another fucking character. I ain't know you was finna do that to me. So listen. And I was in the midst. I was like, let me. I was finna say something. I was like, let me pause on it. Let me not say it yet. My literal words that was about to come out my mouth. Pause. I was like, damn, we gotta hold on Cyno's, because why the fuck he ain't got this power now, right? I'm thinking, damn, look at this nigga Kit. He could have been, nigga, fucking Cyno Jr. That nigga got snatched. I'm like, hey, so, like, what are we doing now? Hey, fuck it. Put, it's like a Cyno's, put this nigga to the side. Cyno's, more like... Cyno's more like Nomos. Get that nigga out of here. He could pop up a Tighnari shit because he's relevant to the shit. That's cool and all, but if not, get that nigga out of there. Nomos chat, you get it? Cause because Nomos. Oh shit. I'm more confused. Wait a minute. Nah, cause whatchamacallit, cause you just saw what's his name? I forgot his name. But his name is literally something Anubis. So the Anubis of Genshin is like, hey, I gotta split up my power. And so he split it into 3 niggas. 2 regular niggas and a nigga with ears. Tighnari is the descendant with the nigga with ears. In the previous, previously in the thing, there was like, oh, you're one of them. He was speaking of nigga with the ears that looks like Anubis. You feel me? Hermanubis? Yeah, basically. Yeah. So yeah, the fact that Tighnari has those ears means that he could, he could fuck around and gain the complete power of Anubis due to some ritual, some bullshit. Hopefully find out in the second part of that nigga's, please, thank you. I know everybody else. I know we finna get 3 new characters. We know niggas don't, we know 4 stars don't get their story for real. Cynos ain't finna get his shit no time fucking soon. Who finna get one? C-Swing and what's her face? These 2 are gonna be good. Chlorine. Both of these, their story quests are gonna be good. This nigga though, listen here. Actually, we probably not gonna get that shit to the end of that one. I know it. All right. Crazy that his parents named him after his race. We can't look. Damn, that nigga died. Moment of silence, chat. Moment of silence, chat. Bow your head. Actually, bow your head, chat. Nigga started dancing. I can't believe it.
Grandfather.
Damn. We skipped to the whole funeral? You said those other members of the temple farewell. In the Great Hall, people gather in the coffin, pay with their respects. We skip straight.
Hey, Cynos. You'll get through this.
First of all, Paimon, shut the fuck up. Second of all, damn, did we pick the nigga up and just put him in a coffin? Was there a damn? It's gonna be eats? What are meatballs? That's fucking. Is that funerals and baby showers? What are meatballs? We kicked his ass and his father died all in the same day. Paimon talking about, you'll get over this. You're fucking right.
I know. I'll miss him.
Hey, chat. Actually, in chat, list a whole bunch of things you could say when like in a situation like this. Personally, I feel like you should just shut the fuck up. But like, if like a thing like this happens, nah, I'm not getting on Paimon. I'm just saying in general. If somebody, appreciate you for the follow, Mad Valar, get good. Agreed. We're here for you. Okay, that's bars. That's bars. That's bars. Get on your MC arc. Should have had a 5-hour energy.
I guess you were prepared for this. It's been a long time coming.
You didn't even have to say that, Tainari.
He's been on death's door for a very long time now. I think it was only through sheer willpower that he managed to hold on to this point.
I wonder if they put his grandfather's heart in a jar or something like they did since it's Egyptian.
At least he was able to see this chapter come to a close.
It probably did.
Before he passed.
Should have had a training arc. It's crazy.
What's next for you?
Per my grandfather's last wishes, the Temple of Silence should submit to whoever possesses the largest number of Hermanupis fragments. That entitles you to be our new leader, Cyno.
Want to crack him open?
That's never going to work, as I'm sure you realize. I'm the General Mahamatra. I am needed back at the Academia. I did foresee this possibility, and I gave it some thought. The fact is, I know next to nothing about the staff, records, and environment here. As such, I am ill-suited to be your leader.
All the black people didn't show up to the fight, but all the black people showed up to the funeral. It's because they're food.
Cynos, I believe the honor should go to you. Were it not for this duel, or indeed if you had other intentions, the Ba fragments would most likely be in your hands by now. I'm sure Bamoon never meant for anyone but you to be his successor.
He's talking around his coffin
really
like a table.
So?
I do.
Still, I didn't think Bamoon looked very surprised by the final result. Perhaps he had an inkling that this would be the way things
Don't
end.
say that about the father that just died.
In any case, since the Ba fragments are with me now, I guess I can call the shots. Cynos, I would like you to succeed Bamoon as the new leader of the Temple of Silence. You are more suited to the role than I, and I have complete faith that you will be an excellent leader. Just think of it as doing me a favor.
You know what's crazy? This is cool and all, but y'all remember that animation that came out maybe a year or 2 years ago, when it was like basically this nigga had to fight a whole bunch of Egyptian guys to really claim his power for real? Damn, you know, but hey, at least he is still a good fighter. But feel me?
But doesn't that render everything that we've been through up to now meaningless?
No, it doesn't. This experience has allowed us to become friends, which means that the Academia and the Temple of Silence will become partners once more.
Well, that animation was from him young. I'm gonna assume you're saying that was from when he was young. Still, you feel me? On the contrary, as response, shut the fuck up. I think it would have been cool of like, the backstory of him actually having to fight the Greek gods. Yeah, chat, wrong civilization. Whatchamacallit? Him fighting other Egyptian gods in order to claim his power. In this one, it's kind of like the power was just given to him. I'm not even going to say kinda. His power was just given to him. You feel me? It's kind of,
That's a much bigger deal than you might
He
think.
did earn his second piece though. I ain't finna take that away from him. He earned that second
Times
piece.
have changed. You have to believe that things can change for the better here at the temple too.
I will try. To be honest, I couldn't have asked for a better outcome.
Actually, part of me wonders whether Bamoon's intentions from the very beginning was just to create enough pressure to force us towards a duel.
Bamoon.
That way, no matter who won, one of us would have to surrender our Ba fragment, and the power of Hermanubis would be concentrated in one single person.
Ooh.
Had you won, the Temple of Silence would have doubled its strength.
Had to double
And
it.
were I to win, he correctly anticipated that I wouldn't suddenly drop everything to become the leader of the temple, much less integrate the temple into the academia by force. He knew that the temple's future would depend not just on the guidance of Hermanubis, but the support of the academia too. So he made it his responsibility to ensure his successor would be free from the burdens of the past. His plan meant that whoever ended up succeeding him, they would have an easier time interacting with the
That's
academia.
a badass assumption.
With one single letter, he lured out the professor. No matter what happened after that, it would result in a net benefit to the temple.
It's a fat ass,
Here I thought the General Mahamatra wouldn't care for all these trivial details.
Like, bro.
You're absolutely right. Grandfather and I considered this from every angle.
Holy shit, y'all did.
We had to find a way to mend our relationship with the academia.
Never mind. Wasn't an assumption. I'm a bitch.
The right of duels was just a means to an end. Thank you for everything, Cyno.
Imagine.
As a gesture of our gratitude, to those that you and Lesser Lord Kusanali deem worthy, I will grant the honor of access to the Temple of Silence for their pursuit of knowledge.
To those I will grant the honor of access to the Temple of Silence for the Lesser Lord. This is still making me mad. I still don't like this. I wish they would, I wish they would just get rid of this lesser part, cause like that doesn't make sense. But hey, that's for our we just need to get rid of this part, cause it would be Lord Kusanali would make more sense, but Lesser Lord doesn't make sense.
The Temple of Silence has a wealth of information on King Deshret's civilization, more than any other organization in existence today. In times when you need information that only we can provide, we will be here to support you.
All them goddamn books. I forgot I didn't have it in auto.
But you must be exceedingly careful with your selection of candidates, lest you lead humanity to repeat the same mistakes. By the way, Tainari, my grandfather was so happy to see you. You are a descendant of the Veluka Shuna, and we are the heirs to the will of Hermanubis.
Now, what is Tainari going to have to say about
King
this?
Deshret chose the sage Hermanubis from among the Tainarians and appointed him as his familiar. He went on to fight many valiant battles with his Tainarian companions. They always stood by each other, from the founding of the Temple of Silence to the fall of Tuletula. The Tainarians who left Tuletula joined their human counterparts in the rainforest. A few centuries later, when some of the group returned to the desert, many of the Tainarians chose to stay and put down roots in the rainforest.
Roots!
In all likelihood, those were your ancestors.
How fascinating. My father once mentioned that I was named after the Tainarians, but I never knew that my forebears had such a history with the Temple of Silence.
Tainari. You didn't know you had a history with the Tainarians? You ain't looking to the Tainarians, Tainari. You ain't even thinking about the Tainarians, Tainari. You heard about it? You ain't look into it about the Tainarians, Tainari. Alright, man.
I like this story.
I like this story.
By the way, has anyone seen Cyrus?
Ooh?
Yes, Cyrus.
Ah.
You'll probably find him in my grandfather's room. He wouldn't show it in front of me, but I think he still has many fond memories of my grandfather.
Bro did not care about his
If
ancestors.
it's true that you and your grandfather really planned for everything to turn out this way, then I guess he didn't really resent Cyrus as much as he appeared to.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows? Perhaps all of us. You, me, and Cyrus. We're all just pawns in my grandfather's plan to set things straight.
You scripted it.
he was awful like that.
Someone's got to make the decisions when history is at a crossroads. I will make a detailed report on all of this to Lesser Lord Kusanali, and arrange for an official delegation from the Academia to come and meet you in the desert. I'm sure you'll have lots to attend to in the days ahead. But once things return to normal, please come and visit the rainforest again. You should stay for a few days this time, and start to build some relationships.
Some relationships.
If we're going to work together, both sides have to get to know one another better.
Hey, bro, you finna experience peak in a minute after you get done with Inazuma.
All right. Well, bye for now, everyone. I'll be seeing you.
See you soon. Come hang out with us anytime.
Best of luck to you, Cynos. Return to the Academia? Father!
Did you see, Grandfather? Cyno chose me to succeed you as leader of the Temple of Silence. I will now serve in his stead. It's still early days, and I can't say that I know him that well yet. But after that battle, I now understand why he came here with a whole group of friends.
Whole group of friends? We was like 3 niggas.
Companionship means to trust and be trusted. Just like Cyno and his friends.
Damn.
We too will fight side by side and support each other in times of trouble.
Everyone hold hands.
I was gonna say, if I was gonna say, chat, I was finna say, man, I would have picked something up that would have been crazy. Cynos has 7 pages. Shut the fuck up. Leave him alone. I can sit in the big ass chair. This is cute. I can't climb up this? You think I can't get up there, Palzone? You think it's just not possible for me? What the fuck did... fuck was that? Think I can't get up there? With Anubis? Fuck that shit, chat. Ain't no bitch. What the fuck is Nahida and why she's 9 years old? I got bad news for you, bucko. I advise you to scram. And hurry up and finish Inazuma so you can experience peak. You sick son of a bitch.
Behold!
I actually can't get up there. Wow, I'm a bitch. I can't even fly.
Squall Fury.
That high up. Damn. What is that supposed to mean? Aye, man. I'm telling you, just go finish Inazuma.
What'd they do this?
So you can experience peak. Because right now, Sumeru is the best written thing in Genshin, goddammit. How the fuck I get out of here? Oh, actually no, I want to walk around a little bit. I don't know if I can come back in here. Where the fuck am I on the map? Hey yo, where am I? Yeah, I'm definitely not gonna be able to come back in here. Yeah, right, I'm leaving. Gonna have to kick me the hell out. Damn. What you thinking, babe?
I see everything.
Hope we can find peace on our way. Oh, our own way. The hell? You can come back? Oh, okay. Alright. Thank you, Wichita LD, for the follow. Appreciate you. Alright, let me get the hell out of here. Because with this academia, you get academia. Cause if I see an Aramite, if it's there, I'ma have to Arabite. Damn. Samira the pyro place or what? Alright, he gotta be trolling chat. Get him out of here. He's trolling chat. I know it. I know it for a fact. Bro, I don't know. You was in Egypt? Honestly, I'm not even trolling right now. I actually did try to link the desert with fire, and I just couldn't. Like, really think about, okay, the desert's hot. What else does the desert have that really contributes to fire? Let's really think about it. Let's literally break it down. Because the desert doesn't have volcanoes. All it's got is cactuses and water. When you really think of a desert, you got to think oasis. You know, snakes, birds. Fire don't really come to mind. But you know what do come to mind when you think of fire in a particular place? Probably in a place with a lot of Hispanic culture, or Rome. I forgot what it was. It was Pompey. No, it's not called Pompey. I think it was called Pampii. Some volcano that struck and it left a lot of niggas and statues. Pompeii? Pompeii is wild. Suck a dick. Okay. What's up, Lo?
What were you thinking gallivanting off
fat ass glasses
alone at your age? What if you take the bucket, You told not a soul what you were up to, designated nobody to handle your affairs, and left everyone scrambling frantically to try and figure out how on earth to clean up the colossal mess you'd made.
Ganyu told you that Sumero was about way back in Leeway? Did she fucking really? Nigga. I do not fucking remember that shit. What the hell? And just because somebody told you about the land one time, don't mean a nigga finna remember. It was back in nigga, that was Leeway. How long ago I played Leeway? 1952, the exact date. Wait. I laugh every time I see this guy. I forgot about Pompeii. Nigga, it's not like I was there. The fuck?
Oh, please.
I watched one movie.
Your yelling. What other choice did I have?
What do you mean, what other choice? Do you mean to tell me that after all your years of learning, and sagehood no less, the only idea you could conjure up in that white-haired walnut of yours was to shoot off into the unknown like some hot-headed 20-year-old adventurer?
Rosa Parks was in her 20s when he played Leeway. Can't get the fuck out of my face, man.
A one-man suicide mission, That's the best idea that one of the finest minds of a generation could come up with, is it? It astounds me that you survived the journey, and you're lucky that Ba Moon didn't finish you off when you arrived.
All right, all right. Honestly, the way you're going off on me, it's like you wish you'd been there to lend a hand. Does it mean nothing to you that I'm your colleague and former classmate?
I've got nothing more to say.
Damn.
What's the point of berating an old bag of bones?
Old bag of
What do you
bones?
mean, bag of bones? I'm a flesh and blood hero who, despite his old age, saved our General Mahamatra from being stripped of his powers.
Stripped of his
Okay,
powers.
look. Fine, I admit it, I was in the wrong.
Leeway was released.
How can I make it up to you? What about a month's work at the academia?
They released Leeway in 2020? Yeah, it was 4 years ago. You know what I was doing 4 years ago? Sitting in my bed. COVID.
1 month? Try 3.
Inari's master is really laying into Cyrus.
Hey, yo, pause.
Let's give them a wide berth.
What the fuck does that mean, Paimon? Yeah, we're too young to get involved.
Professor
a wide
brought this on
berth?
himself. Don't pay any attention to him.
Wow, I haven't seen Master get this riled up in a long time.
Badass
The last
specs.
time he chewed someone out like this must have been back when I was still a student.
I think I'll go around and update everyone. Tell them the situation's resolved. Want to come with me? We can go for dinner afterwards. My treat. You in?
Of course, by
Makes
my name.
sense. I'm in.
Always happy to help.
Payment's coming too. Let's go.
Palma, you didn't really have a choice.
Hey.
Nevis thinks he's getting a single day of free labor from me. He's got another thing coming.
I should have asked him to come help out at work much earlier. That would have kept him out of trouble and avoided this whole debacle.
Debacle. I got this quest in like upper something, and there was this lady who turned into a fish. I don't know whether that's Inazuma or not. I got bad news for you, pal. She's not a fish. Don't let anybody ever in this community tell you she's a fish, because she's not. Sorry, man. I got bad news for you, man. Hank, where you going? About my motherfucking business. You the type of girl that wanna chew up on my bubblegum. You the type of girl that wanna chew up on my bubblegum.
Hey, Kale.
You're back! Well, look who we have here. Would you mind explaining to me what has been going on this past few days? I heard you all ran off into the desert and got embroiled in a major catastrophe.
Chat, don't ever ask where I'm going. I know what I'm doing, pal. You just saw the tech. You've never seen tech like that a day in your life. I have the code. Genshin gave me all of it. So just sit back and relax and just let me. You feel me? Appreciate it.
All taken care of.
That does not answer my question. How could you be so careless? That goes for you as well. Yes, and you too. When you run into problems, you really ought to ask for help, you know? I've been around the block. Don't you think it would have made sense to involve me? And let's not forget, I know the desert like the back of my hand.
Now would not be a good time to attempt to argue with Farazan.
You're right.
Well, I signed an NDA with a fat ass check, chat. Can't even do that. If I do it, all my money's gone. Can't even do that, bro. I wish I could. You know, I can give you one hint, chat. I can give you one hint.
It's not the first time that I've had to talk to you about this sort of thing either.
Oh, my mic was muted. My
Learn
bad.
that there are times when the right thing to do is get a more experienced member of staff involved. Do I make myself clear? Because if you don't,
My bad, chat. My mic was muted. But, damn. I really don't feel like going all over that again. So, you know? If you heard, you heard. If you didn't, you didn't. My bad.
Kale, please do something.
He's giving me the signal. All right, guess it's time to play my ace in the hole. Say, Madame Farazan, I can see you're pretty upset, but I was just wondering. Remember that time you offered to give me a tour of the academia? Does that offer still stand?
No way.
Huh? Wait, did I hear that right? Kale, you remember?
Kale, you remember?
Wonderful. Well, of course the offer still stands. Come on, Madame Farazan will show you around the old classrooms.
Yes. Yes.
Poor Kale getting dragged off like that. Also, check out Farazan acting like some sort of official academia tour guide.
Kale, cup.
Huh? What? Oh, right!
Cup?
What do you mean, cup? You need a cup. I can get you a cup. Oh, it's nothing. Just
Master's way of reminding me to stay hydrated while I'm out and about.
Cup.
It's code for let's reconvene at the cafe.
Ah.
Tainari and I used it while we were in school, and it's become something of a family tradition now.
Oh, that's kind of fun.
Mm-hmm. 2 people left. Let's bring them along too.
2 people left. Let's bring them along too. The dead past is the living present. Follow Cyno. Where are we going? Huh. I've heard Tainari since his new voice actor. Big booty hole. Did I miss? The fuck?
I see everything.
Book smells so good.
Bitch!
Please show me your credentials before.
I ain't showing you shit. Come on, book smell good. Tree flies see you beyond nighttime. In times of despair, cherish the remembering. Found one. Bro, you got so many red check marks for clean up. You don't even know I could ruin you right now, nigga. You ain't in Inazuma right now. I could ruin your whole life. I could ruin everything you got going on right now. I could, huh? Fuck, nigga. Shut your ass. Watch your mouth.
Am I hallucinating?
Am I
Or do I
hallucinating?
see Kaveh and Alhaitham engaged in diligent studying?
We're just reorganizing all the books we used. Look, there's a whole mountain of them.
There's no rush. Nobody reads these books anyway.
My sincere thanks to you both.
How can you stand red dots? It's almost as if there's a game in between them. It's almost as if I only look at the game. What's wrong with y'all?
Yes, with your help, we resolved the issue rather swiftly and painlessly. And the outcome was better than we could have hoped for.
Now what am I?
I see. The Temple of Silence resorted to rather unique means of self-preservation. It explains how they managed to remain hidden for so many years.
And it sounds like they managed to preserve a whole load of ancient documents as well.
Load?
I'd love to go check those out if I ever had the chance.
That day will come. The Temple of Silence is a hugely important organization, and we'll be sure to maintain good relations with them in the future. Now, as a token of my appreciation, I'd like to treat everyone to coffee.
Sounds good.
Sounds good.
Yeah, sounds great. Although after the last few days, I don't know if I can handle another coffee, but I can just order something else.
Sure. Let's go.
Damn. Where the fuck am I going? Oh. Like, chat, imagine you have an entire game. All you have to do is ignore it. You literally, there's no reason to even look up here. Ain't none. I can just not see it. There's just so much
If
game.
you're not sure what to do
Actually,
next,
if I can make this
how
UI
about I
smaller, I
take you
would.
on a walk?
Can I make the UI smaller? I don't think I can. Can I, chat? I don't think I can make the UI smaller. If I could, I would. But it ain't because I can't. The UI is logged? Son of a bitch. Imagine all the primos. Oh, yeah, all 4 of them. That's definitely going to give me a multi. Fuck. Yeah, all those primos, man. Can I teleport? Son of a bitch! You know, there's like 5 of them. And it's talking about that battle pass. I'm not buying. Chat, I have been stuck at Adventuring 55 for a minute, though. Like, holy shit, I haven't talked to you in so long, and I'm not gonna start today. Like, I've been at Adventuring 55 for a fucking minute. I think ever since I finished the story. Nah, it's been before Fontaine. I've still been on level 55.
And then the Traveler just pounced on their opponent and knocked him right out cold. Then there was Tighnari. He put up an amazing fight too. We ended up winning all 3 bouts.
Play the game? Oh yeah, I'm about to play with all 160 of my resin. Oh my bad, it's finna turn to 200? Yeah. Or I can hop on fucking Star Rail and play with my 2,000. I don't have to say the rest of the number because it doesn't even matter. I stopped playing the game for like 3 days. I have 2,000. No fucking way, nigga. 2,000 and then some compared to 200? Yeah, right, man.
Whoa. Part of me wishes I'd been there to see it, but I'd have been biting my nails off worrying about you guys.
A truly edifying account of the events. Bereft of detail, but it has livened up the room all the same.
Hey, Paimon included all the juicy details.
All the juicy
Traveler
details.
just pounced and then waved their sword like this, then spun around and blocked.
I never blocked
winning
chat.
3 bouts in a row, you still ceded the position of leader to him. That's very dignified of you, Cyno.
Of course. Being dignified comes with being a true champion.
True champion.
I got to be a champion too for once. I've not sparred much with desert folk before. It was a pretty unique experience.
What a racist term, desert folk. That's crazy. The venue was pretty impressive too. A very ceremonial affair.
Huge place! It felt like something right out of an epic poem. Imagine this. It was like there was...
Maybe save that one for later, Paimon. Dessert's here.
Goddamn, Paimon, sit down somewhere. Everyone enjoys each other's company. The general Mahamantra generosity. The shockwave left the Temple of Silence gradually fading away.
I think that'll do me for today.
Do you? Oh, would I?
Shall we stop off at the House of Dana again before heading home?
Yoda.
We should probably finish putting all those books back.
My thoughts exactly. See you around.
See you around. I hate
I
this
should
school.
get going as well. See you all later. Make sure you get some good rest tonight.
See you around.
I need
Gosh.
to go say thanks to the Core 30 for their help. Also, Sir Nephis says he wanted to introduce me to some of the Academia's work processes. So, I gotta dash too.
See you around. Naruto.
Kali's come a long way. She's much more confident at dealing with other people these days.
See you around.
Everyone's a work in progress. You never stop learning.
See you around.
Yeah, true.
See you around. I thought something was gonna happen.
Good. It feels like everything's finally wrapped up now.
See you
Life
around.
is all about these moments when you can finally relax and hang out with good friends after a job well done.
See you around.
And also, those desserts Cyno got, they were really good. Paimon definitely needs more of those in the future.
See you around. Let's come back again sometime.
Do you 3 have anything planned for the rest of the day?
See you around.
If not, would you come somewhere with me?
See you around. Sure. Where are we going?
That's a secret for now. Wouldn't want to spoil the surprise.
See you around.
Okay. I think I can guess what you're talking about. It'll definitely be a nice surprise.
See you around.
Paimon's curious. Come on, let's go.
See you around. Damn, Timbuktu. Can I just teleport to the... See you around. See you around. Yeah. See you around. On the branch? What if I fall? I bust my ass.
Been a while since I last made my way up here.
I thought you said made out.
Oh, look at this place! We're so high up!
Have we never been here
Need any
before
help?
in canon? Don't underestimate me. I'm actually a tree climbing champion.
As you wish.
See you around. What if MC falls?
That's a nice spot, isn't it?
We just fell on his ass.
What a great view! We're so high up, we can see for miles!
Traveler,
Does Samir just turn this game into Persona? I need to know where you got that from. How did you come to that conclusion? I'll be waiting for the response. Yeah.
turn around.
What you finna? What you? Oh, okay. I was gonna say, chat. What the fuck this thing was up to? It's beautiful.
This is my secret base. Somewhere I only bring my best friends. When I was a student, I used to slip away and climb up here all the time, just to clear my head. I was quite young then, and hadn't made too many friends yet.
12 hours of dialogue with 1 minute of gameplay? Has this nigga not seen nothing yet? Oh, wait till this nigga gets to a world quest, chat. Wait till this nigga plays a world quest, man.
Back then, I had a lot of the same questions that Cynos was asking. Who am I? Why do I have this power? And what should I be fighting for?
What should I be fighting
Our gifts help us to find our rightful place in the world. That was my experience.
Are we about to kiss?
I'm sure Cynos will figure things out in his own time, too.
As long as Herbanubis' powers endures, you'll remain linked to the Temple of Silence.
You two really are like brothers.
I
See you
feel
around.
the same way.
You're one tough cookie, Cyno. True champion now.
Of course.
See you
I see no
around.
need to be humble when it comes to the facts.
I still remember one time when we came up here to chat and do our homework. Cyno accidentally dropped a fruit. Luckily, he has fast reflexes, so he caught it just in time.
See you around.
That was the one and only time. Nothing will ever slip through my fingers again.
See you around.
Those were good times. I kind of miss the student life.
Do you?
You know, Paimon really shouldn't be able to imagine Cyno doing something like that, but for some strange reason, the mental image is coming through clear as day.
No way.
Then make it stop.
We haven't heard a pun in a minute.
There's somebody there. It's Professor Cyrus.
Uh-oh.
You guys carry on without me. I'll be right back.
Carry on.
Huh? Hey, you're not supposed to jump down. Be careful.
See you around. Are we gonna get that conversation? Oh, it's me. See you around.
Futile!
Futile.
Nowhere to run!
Nowhere to run.
Oh my days. I can't believe how stupid I look in this one.
Tuh.
Professor, what are you muttering to yourself about?
See you around.
Cyno. Just the man I'm looking for. Guess what I found in some old notebooks?
Mm-hmm.
Some old photos?
Aww.
Can
This is
you
cute as
believe
shit.
it? This notebook was just sitting in a pile of odds and ends in the sage's office. I must have forgotten to take it with me, and no one's touched it since. It was still right there. I was at the Academia earlier to discuss my workload with Nephis.
Workload.
Swung by the old office to have a look around and just happened to cross it.
Load.
Oh, time flies. Look how tiny you are in this picture. Still a kid.
You look quite young yourself in that one. Ah, it's this one. I remember that. Lisa took it, didn't she?
That answered your question, nigga.
It's like her work, all right. Who else could have found just the right angle to make me look so unbelievably hideous?
And this one. Looks like we're both dozing off.
Oh, cheeky girl.
Cheeky.
Taking secret photos of us without our knowledge.
Is there something you'd like to say to me, Professor?
Like what? Like, these are good photos, aren't they?
Chicken balls?
Hey, at moments like this, I hardly know where to begin.
But Cyno, I have something to tell you. There's a new man in town. He seems very interesting. I believe I shall continue my studies with him. His name is P. Diddy. He says something about a Diddy party.
I can't pretend I'm a good person. Bamoon had every reason to despise me.
Bamoon.
And well, so do you if you feel the same way.
I don't think he does.
Don't be ridiculous, you old codger.
Ah! Sounds like a slur to me.
Is that not what you wanted me to say? Oh, I've dreamt of that place many times after leaving the desert.
No, Diddy.
Sometimes I've dreamed that I was doing research with them again. And other times, I dream of the day they saved my life. Oh, it was one of the happiest times of my life.
Diddy party.
We all learned so much from one another. You've matured so much over the years, Cyno.
Since you're my professor, I should save you some face by not calling you out on all the non-answers you just gave. So, I will do the right thing and keep my mouth shut.
Good thinking. Take your own advice next time. Seriously, why bully an old man like me? I thought heroes were supposed to be gracious.
Heroes?
Hey, wait. How did I not notice this one earlier?
Lisa strikes again. Just how many did she take?
Look how cute you were when you were little. I remember how well-mannered you were back then, too.
Yeah, and look how serious and professional you used to be.
From the back of his head, y'all could tell all that.
With you anymore. First you get better than me at the deadpan jokes, and now you're besting me at those little quips too.
Don't say that. I still have a lot of respect for you.
Bars.
That's more like it. Hey.
Bars.
What would you say to meeting up with Lisa again sometime?
I'd like that. Let's find a time and pay her a visit in Mondstadt.
Oh, they actually meant Lisa.
Right, I'll add it to my schedule. Let's go next week.
In the back of my head, I'm thinking, oh, there's just a lot of characters named Lisa in this game. No, they're actually talking about Lisa. Yeah, hey, man.
Wait, no. Next week is the tomato growing competition.
What?
I have got to beat Zaha Hadid.
Or you could find a real hobby, Professor.
Ha! Oh, Takipa. Why the fuck am I right here? I was supposed to be up there.
Joke. How do I make this a joke?
I can't treat my students like kids anymore. I have to admit, Cyno has matured far beyond my expectations. From now on, I'll just enjoy life as a retired sage. The future is safe in the hands of the younger generation.
Did y'all hear this old ass fuck dying while I'm trying to listen to this nigga? I heard you, old ass nigga.
I just want to lay on my back and stargaze.
Then do it, borders. Shit.
Great view today. This atmosphere calls for a joke out of left field, to catch the listener unawares.
Okay, hold on.
Time has passed too quickly. The children have all grown up. But it turns out grown-up kids are no use. When Nephis comes after me, Cyno still can't do anything to protect me. Oh, that boy.
Rating the quest? This is pretty goddamn good. I'm more loving the quest not for the quest itself, but what is really setting up. This was a really good setup quest. I mean, it gave context to Cyno and shit, but damn, you know, this was one of the. I mean, that's what all of them did. All like the second story quest, but still, this one actually like grabbed me by my nuts and be like, I liked it. I forgot. Oh, I just remembered Nahida's second quest where we saw that shooting star in that thing, and we never found out about that shit. Damn, we not finna get Tighnari's second quest anytime fucking soon. Damn, I'm trying to find my way all the way up there to see if Tighnari's still up there. But I feel like if I teleport, I shall disappear forever. Actually, chat, I'm just gonna walk. Actually, no, I'm not. The fight was good, and it was extra long. Pause. But yeah, that was a long ass animation, which I didn't expect, but I did enjoy very much so. Tighnari's character story, it is, but I need. Are they still down there? Question mark. I knew once I teleported, they'll disappear. It's a shame. Bald ass fuck. But ladies and gentlemen, that's all I have for this one. It was really good though. Let me really think about this. Somebody got a second story. Chat, who the fuck got a second story? And I don't remember who it was. And it wasn't a god. It was somebody. I just can't remember who it was. Yoimiya? Ah. I forgot what hers was about. Then that wasn't the date. That was somebody else. What was it? It was okay. It was our okay. I remember. Child in a wheelchair, dreams and stuff. Yeah. I remember. Who else do I? Nahida's and his are the ones that are stuck in my memory for setting up shit. Do I remember? I kind of remember writing Shogun's, but I don't think hers was. It wasn't. It didn't have like a crazy like little thing that really set something up. I don't think Rick Lapis had one either that really stuck in my mind for real. It's really just Cyno and Nahida's that gave me like a itch. No, I remember theirs. I just like I slightly remember their quest, but it didn't give me something that itched my brain a little bit. Really, Nahida's and Nahida's and Cyno's really scratched that little itch in my brain. God damn it. Who the fuck is Arataki and why is he tough as fuck? Who the hell is that? Who the chat? Did I forget who this was? I might have. Oh, I was like, what the fuck? I was like, who the hell? I'm sounding like Raiden Shogun and shit. I'm like, who? I only know that nigga by first name, okay? Anyways, you actually finna see this nigga soon. But ladies and gentlemen, that's all I got. I really hope now I'm actually wanting a story quest from this nigga. Now I actually want a second story quest from Tighnari. Please and thank you. Other than that, that's all I got. Like the video, so you like it. Subscribe to the channel so you can see more. Oh, underneath this video, in the comments, as soon as we get, I think it's either when I finish Dane's quest or when Natlin has an official trailer, I'm going to start watching reactions of theories and lore videos and shit like that. So, in the comments down in this video, go ahead and say, just put the link down there. Dick and balls. I'm probably going to comment under it. Like, okay, all right. Like the video, so you like it. Subscribe to the channel so you can see more. Ring the bell so no more videos come out. Comment any other videos you might have.